Really, the only difference is the price of our toys. We go for macho symbols like guns and running shoes.
Hey, good morning. Welcome. Saturday's Home and Garden program brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it.
It's May.
It is May 2nd.
We did it.
We did it. And we had this beautiful April. And last night, it was, they predicted the frost. And it's kind of weird because we have to, at this point in a garden center, you have everything. And so it took 4 hours and 9 people to get everything buttoned down. And then I ran, I was running sprinklers all night long from laying in bed because it's on my phone app, which is.
Why do you do that?
Wow.
Because that will help as the frost lands if you wash it, and it'll help cool the frost blankets that we have on, or warm them up, I should say.
All the new growth on the boxwoods got burned off. I don't know if you've seen boxwoods, but they're browned out. And if we give them a shot of nitrogen or give them a good shot of fertilizer, they'll come out of it. But all that new growth on the boxwoods got burned.
From when? From a previous? That was
2 weeks ago, maybe.
So anyway, at Keystone, where we always get frost because we're kind of in a low spot by the White River, no frost.
Really?
No frost.
That's pretty lucky.
Well, yeah, it is. And in some ways I feel very fortunate, but on the other hand, it's like we went to all this trouble.
Have you checked
9 people, 4 hours.
Right. A lot of work, but worth it. They're your babies. This is your money.
No, we would have had the same result if we all would have went out drinking.
Pat, it's like a snowstorm. You go out and you get food, you get beverage, you take care of everything, and then the snowstorm goes north. Are you mad about that?
No.
Did you check Allisonville? Because you're a little farther northeast.
I know. We generally will get frost many more times than them for some reason, but no frost. Good? Yep. No
Excellent.
Frost at the nursery.
Well,
that's good news.
It's great news.
It is great news. And you know what?
Everybody that
We're so excited. We're going to do it again tonight.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Coming into Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Could be.
When I was looking, like at night, I'll turn on the cameras at the store so I can kind of see the conditions. And there was a breeze most of the night. And so when there's a breeze, that'll keep the frost from settling.
That's what the orange farmers in Florida pray for. If it gets down cold, as long
they
as
have helicopters.
No,
they do. Have you ever seen that?
I have not.
Helicopters will hover and
just to keep the air moving.
Just keep the air moving.
That's probably pretty.
That's got to cost a lot of money.
Well, what are the price of oranges right now? You can afford a helicopter.
I haven't bought an orange in a long time. What are the prices of an orange?
I haven't been in a grocery store in a long time.
I still think the banana is still the best deal yet.
Really?
You can get a pound of bananas sometimes for 35 cents.
They sell them by the pound and not by the piece?
You could get the piece. If I pick like 3 bananas,
Have
2
you
green,
heard about
1
the
yellow.
new purple bananas?
No.
Going $75 a pound.
Do you guys know bananas are consistently the top selling single item at Walmart?
Really?
They're so affordable and they're good for you and they're filling. And
more than Nido squishy toys?
I don't know if Walmart carries Nido.
Do you know what Nidos are?
I do.
Yeah. They're the rage.
Cynthia's Hallmark sells them.
You realize what a rage those are?
I'm not sure I understand it completely.
Are they the
I've heard
Beanie
it.
Babies
But
of
yes, they are.
Squishy,
is that right?
Squishy toys for kids.
Yeah. I'm not sure. So they're wildly popular.
Oh, was it last Saturday that we had some, or maybe 2 Saturdays?
It was last Saturday.
We got them in Friday night at 6 o'clock.
You posted about it.
Right. We posted about it, and we had about $25,000 at retail to sell. 18,000 went from 6:30 till 8. And then there was 20 moms standing in line to get in the store Saturday morning.
Wow.
And who primarily are these for? Are these for little boys, little girls, anybody's, everybody's?
It's just a middle school. So for people people are wondering, well, what is a Nido? Allison, could you describe it? Is it just a squishy toy?
Yeah, it's just like a squishy fidget toy. But they come in different.
Brought them in here, right? Those are the things we had in our.
And they come in different shapes and like kind of textures too. And I'm sure there's collectible ones. But
we've sold them for.
It's insane. Yeah.
So now you
for
can't
years,
get them. Yeah.
But for some reason, it's gotten hot on TikTok, I guess.
So I looked what we sold last year in Nidos, and we sold $21,000. And that's good for a bunch of squishy toys, right?
Yeah.
So far, and again, we're not getting. We just get an order every once in a while and we've already sold $50,000.
For those of you who don't know what they are, some of them are little squares. They look like little cubes. Some of them about the size of a cue ball, and some of them got little bumps all over them, and those are really cool too.
Yeah, different textures.
Here's what's interesting though is that they've sold squishy toys for hand therapy and for people that need something to to fidget with for a long time. Those have been out there.
Yeah.
And like you said, it takes
new.
something on TikTok or something, and now these things
it's crazy.
Are hard to get a hold of.
So the mom I loved the most was a mom that came in, and we had an off-brand at the store. I don't even know what they were. And I said, "Do you have Nidos?" "No, what we have, blah, blah." And the mom went over and it's like, "Honey, these are fine." And just like, here you go. You got some squish toys.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Not like, we're not going to run 10 more places. Take these, be happy. And the little girl was happy.
Good.
It's like, raising a kid.
Did she say, when I was a kid, we just put Jell-O into a plastic bag. And
we made our own Nidos.
We made our own Nidos. Oh, boy.
You know
we
what? Next week, we're going to teach you how to make your own Nidos. How about that?
Are you really?
Can you do that?
I'm going to. I'm going to look it up.
Wow.
I bet we can make it out of everything. You can make everything with borax.
You're going to need
or gelatin.
You're going to need
gelatin.
You're going to need Jell-O,
and resin,
epoxy,
and I'm going to find out. I bet you can.
A tube of acrylic latex caulking,
Actually, you might
And
be
a
able
rope.
to use
and a mixing bowl.
Toothpaste might be workable. You just squeezed it. That
I'm
way
gonna
you don't
Google
have to
it.
make Jell-O or anything.
I'm going to see if we can make our own.
And you know what? We could call it Nebo. We'll call it Nebo.
Nebo or Nido. Neato. I made it on my own.
What was What was the Disney movie Nemo? Remember
Nemo.
Nemo. There we go.
Yeah. That's a weird one. We stopped selling Pokemon cards because I didn't like the feel. It just seemed like you're like, I don't know. I know card collecting, but everyone seemed like it was like a obsession.
Did you collect ball cards or baseball cards when you were a kid?
No.
Me neither.
Hey, here's how you make your own Nido squishy. Mix 2 parts cornstarch with 1 part hair conditioner and a few tablespoons of water until it's smooth, non-sticky dough forms. Add food coloring, then fill this mixture into thick balloons and tie them securely.
Wow.
Easy enough.
I think so.
All right, next week.
Next week, we're going to make our own.
This sounds great.
This is going to make a freaking mess.
I can't
We're
wait.
not allowed to bring food in here, but we can bring Nemo squishy stuff.
Yeah, cornstarch,
Well,
hair
that's
conditioner,
because it's part
and
of the
water.
show.
Part of the show.
239-9393 is their number. I imagine this is go time for gardening and lawn care and I'm sorry.
I got a text
Okay.
about hanging ferns. Should they bring them in? From Gary.
No.
Don't leave them outside.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Leave them
no,
outside,
I
Gary.
shouldn't say that. I'm selling fern. I'm sorry. I was just thinking if everyone
this is my
killed their
surprised
ferns,
face.
that we'd be able to sell more. No, bring those in.
Bring 'em
Unless
in.
now here's the well, I tell you what. Let's handle that when we come back because we're late because I have the explanation about that. 239-9393 coming right back. 93 WIBC. Hey, good morning. Welcome back. My name is Pat. Thought we'd go around the room. My hobbies are. I don't really have any hobbies. Next.
Oh, you don't really have any hobbies at all?
No.
Well, you don't have time for a hobby.
Nope.
If you could pick one, though, maybe this is the year. Well, maybe something comes up. You like to crochet?
No, I was thinking ice fishing.
Oh, ice fishing. Well, Brian Pointer is your guy.
Oh,
He'll take you for free
for free?
as a guide.
I heard that interview last week, and that happens to be on Lake Michigan because the salmon have come in.
Yeah.
Or the
You know, the salmon came in over at Kroger, too. It always comes on Thursday morning.
Yeah.
So
We need to keep going around the room. You want to introduce yourself?
Introduce
please?
yourself and just tell a little something about yourself.
Uh,
We have a lot of new listeners.
I'm Terry Stacy. I'm a crafter, dancer. Let's see what else. I've been on Broadway a couple of times, recorded a record. That was back in the mid 60s.
Yeah. I still have I want to play the flip side. That's what.
I hope so. That's the B-side. It's the B-side. And I hope you do. But, and basically, and I'm friends with Taylor Swift, so I'm busy with her a lot. And next.
My name's Denny Paul, and I'm a Boy Scout through and through. That's enough.
I don't think we say Boy Scouts anymore. I think we just say
It's just
Scouts.
You know what? I was a Boy Scout.
That's true.
You know, I
was
sort
a
of-
Boy Scout.
All the Boy Scouts that are out there, we're putting up with the girls in the troop, and the girls do make the troop better, but that's not how we grew up. So we're still Boy Scouts. I'm not offended by it. It's just different.
Can the boys join the Girl Scouts?
Oh no, that's an osmotic membrane. You know, it can go one way, but it can't come back the other way. Little physics for you there, Pat.
You know what? I only have to look at their fundraiser to see how well they're run.
Which one? Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts too,
Are you talking about
Please.
margins?
No, I am talking about sales.
right?
I am talking about Girl Scouts and the love that we have of Girl Scout cookies.
Mm-hmm.
$5, $5,
Versus popcorn.
and then versus popcorn. Do you want to buy some popcorn? It's $37.
It is a little
No, kid, here's
high.
$5.
Here, we sold
It is
marshmallows.
outrageous.
In the 50s, we sold marshmallows. If you can imagine going door to door selling marshmallows. Oh,
I
God.
just don't understand what they're thinking, putting out those poor little kids with overpriced popcorn.
Same thing with redheaded stepchild walking around doing a video. Kids sell, Pat. You know that.
Kids
No,
sell,
they
but
don't, because I've seen people go, hey, here's $5.
I can't. Yeah. Well, that
Yeah.
you're giving the kid his margin, which is what he needs.
Yeah. I don't know. I
Sorry.
don't know.
I mean, what would be a good product for the Boy Scouts to sell?
I love when they do their cookout on the circle. They do a magnificent cookout on the circle every summer.
You know, that's a good question.
And I love it.
Terry, what would you rather see besides popcorn for the Boy Scouts to sell?
I would like for you to sell.
Bananas?
Does it need to be food?
No.
Could they just sell? I mean, what about selling cars?
Okay. This is going nowhere.
That's going nowhere. Hey, coming up.
So
at
the
10 o'clock,
question was,
I was
What
just
could
gonna
they
say.
sell? What are you thinking?
well,
I mean, the girls got the cookie, the
how about,
cookies, the
how
whole
about,
cookie market.
how about like trail mix?
That would be a real. You know what, Pat?
Something? No, here,
It's
anything.
really-
This
it's
is
pretty
good.
smart.
As long as it's around $5
but
or $6.
it will still cost more. It will probably be more.
Okay.
to sell
find
trail
something-
mix.
Okay, get it from China then.
Would you buy Gorp, good old raisins and peanuts? Would you buy that from the Boy Scouts?
I would buy anything that was $5 or $6,
Yeah.
and that's what the consumer wants to do.
You know, fundraisers for oftentimes for band, for kids that are in
Right.
marching band, are, and I buy these every time. Candy bars.
Yep.
Candy
Couple
bars.
bucks.
They're great. They're always the best candy bars. You look forward to having them. There's 3 or 4 different kinds, and no matter who's selling them, I will buy candy bars.
Oh, I know what you'd sell. Old fashioned, like buns. Like some of
what
the,
do you mean, like
the bun, candy bar, or what is a bun?
Oh,
your
the bun, the
nostalgic
candy
food,
bar.
classic food,
nostalgic,
classic candy.
nostalgic stuff.
Oh, like the buns or the malomomos.
The
Or
maple bun is one of our
the
top
best.
selling things that we sell.
Amazing
In
they
the,
still make them because I don't even see them.
they're all at Sullivan
I have
Hardware.
a candy. Oh, listen. Oh my gosh, it's right here.
Here we go.
I have something.
Hey, while she's doing that, coming up at the 10 o'clock hour, the bug lady is coming back
Oh, great.
from Franklin Pest Solutions. She's
What was her name again? I forgot.
Janelle.
Janelle.
At 10:30, we're going to have Dr. Kim Lentz. She's the lady that always talks about Indiana Lyme Connect, about Lyme disease. And then at 11 a.m., we're
Is
going to
this
be talking
minty?
food. It's Broad Ripple Seafood Market with Todd Reisenbigler. He's been on the show before.
Thanks
and
for
we're doing
sharing,
a fun
Tara.
show for you today.
What is this?
Gore.
That is a plant-based Hershey's candy bar.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. And
What?
the other one is a Reese's plant-based candy.
You know,
Why
I can,
would it-
You know what I can taste?
greenery.
Marigolds.
For
Oh,
Did
boy.
you wanna
I
try
can
one?
taste marigolds.
Terry. Lord.
Terry just threw
And it turned into
It looks like a Reese's. It looks like
So-
a Reese's disaster.
turned
whatever
into
the
powder.
whatever they're using. The regular Reese's wouldn't have fallen apart when
Allison,
you threw it.
zoom your camera in on this mess that Terry is throwing at me.
It
Oh, my
really,
God.
that is the plant-based Hershey's, our Reese's peanut
What-
butter cup,
what-
and it really looks powdery
What?
on the
It's-
inside.
Wait a minute. It's all plant-based.
Uh-huh.
Cocoa is plant-based. Peanut butter from peanuts.
It's just
I
oat
tried some
chocolate.
plant-based gum this week, and to Pat's point, it felt like I was chewing a mint leaf.
Oh.
So all natural is definitely
Is this a big
thing
thing
right now.
Is it a big thing?
Yeah, but it's very herby. That's what I've
you know
noticed.
what?
Anything
Maybe
natural
that's what the Boy
herby.
Scouts should sell.
So is the
Herbs.
H is the
Basil.
H silent? We could call it Herbie.
Herbs.
Herbies.
Yeah, herbs.
So
What about
now
mushrooms? What if they sold mushrooms? That's become the latest thing. Mushrooms.
Yeah, they could mushroom coffee. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Well, it's wildly popular.
maybe they should just go for broke and sell what is it? TLC, not TLC.
THC.
THC drinks.
They
Pot
are
drinks.
They are selling those. You can buy
No, the
them at
Boy
any
Scouts.
liquor
not
He
the
wants
Boy
the Boy
Scouts.
Scouts to buy.
Oh, no, the Boy Scouts shouldn't be doing that.
No.
Just say go for broke. So anyway, when we came back, we were supposed to talk about what was it? A fern? Bringing the fern in?
I knew we would forget.
I know. I did not forget.
Gary Johnson wants to know if he should bring his his Boston ferns in that are outside right now.
If they are not covered, if they're on a covered porch, it's probably fine, unless they just came out of a greenhouse and have not been hardened off. But if they've been out there for a couple of weeks in the nice weather and the low temperatures at night, that we're getting down to the 50s, it's fine as long as it's covered. But frost will kill them. But if it's brand new, you just picked it up and it was sitting in a greenhouse somewhere, I would probably bring it in.
Thank you.
You're welcome, caller. 239-9393. We're coming right back. 93 WIBC. Hi, good morning. Listen, I know the first 45 minutes of this show has seemed like a complete disaster.
No, not at all.
No, that's
it's been
just
okay, Allison. It's
spontaneity.
been
No,
okay.
I think it's been terrible. And if you are
Yeah,
new to the show,
It's not great, but
not great.
I'll take responsibility for it.
no, you know what I think I keep
No.
doing is I keep hitting the off button of my mic, and I look down and the light's on because it's yellow.
No, actually, you're hitting the right button. We rewired it so we didn't have to
So
listen.
that's why my mic wasn't on.
I will say though, the buttons for our new studios, they're very tiny, and there's 4 of them, and they're all bunched together.
Yeah.
So they have a mute one right next to the on air. So it's pretty.
So that then there's a
Easy
talk
to
button
do.
so that I can talk to Allison because we went back to the 1980s and we have our producer behind glass.
It's true.
It was the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Bulletproof glass.
I'm going to take that glass out one of these days. It's ridiculous.
I also jumped the gun, and it's actually time for in the weeds. My
He
bad.
was starting to sweat.
No,
I know.
He was sitting. Did you hear him? Are we gonna do in the weeds?
I saw-
He was
I saw
starting
the
to get
look.
nervous.
She had told
Let's
me-
go.
she-
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is now that time. Once a week. Thank God. It's just once a week. It's In the Weeds, currently unsponsored, with Denny Smith.
My father always said, if it's one thing I demand, it's respect. All right, this week in the weeds, it's what's really in your water. Now, Pat, your water over there at Sullivan Hardware has always got nitrogen or some sort
That's
of
right.
fertilizer. So I never drink from the faucets over at your place. But this week, we're going to let's play What's in the Water. Okay.
What's in the water
That
with
white-
Denny Smith?
That white chalky buildup in fixtures is most accurately described as A, residual chlorine compounds crystallizing.
Mhm.
Is it precipitated calcium carbonate from hard water after heating and evaporation? Or is it microscopic sediment that bypassed municipal filtration?
B.
B.
Good job. Good job. That calcium carbonate, same stuff as limestone. So, yes, your faucet is basically becoming southern Indiana. Question number 2. Pat, you'll get this one right off. Reddish orange staining in sinks and toilets is most often caused by dissolved ferrous iron oxidizing into ferric iron, which exposed to oxygen, a bad diet by your children, corrosion from copper plumbing reacting with chlorinated water.
Guinness.
No. Dissolved ferrous ion oxidizing into ferric.
Oh, I thought it was rust.
Yeah, your water hits air and immediately rusts. It's like a 78 pickup in February. All right. Question number 3. Chlorine is added to city water primarily because it bonds with heavy metals to neutralize the toxicity. It acts as a persistent disinfectant through the distribution system. It stabilizes pH.
It's for our teeth.
Oh, yeah.
It's for our teeth.
That's fluoride.
That's fluoride.
Oh, hell.
But that was good. That was a good guess.
Yeah.
It was a great
It's in there.
Actually, it acts as a persistent disinfectant throughout the distribution system.
It was
What's
B.
funny, it was B. It sticks around to keep killing things all the way to your tap, including your enthusiasm for iced tea. I don't know if you've ever had the chlorine in your iced tea, but it really is kind of crappy. All right, question number 4. Compared to a standard carbon filter, Pat's going to get this one right off, Terry. A reverse osmosis system is more effective because it, A, absorbs a wider range of organic compounds using activated carbon, forces water through a semi-permeable membrane, removing dissolved ions and small molecules, or chemically, Pat, am I putting you to sleep? Chemically alters contaminants to render them harmless.
I'm going to say fluoride.
Yeah, that's good. You were right. It's reverse osmosis. It doesn't negotiate, it evicts. It just pulls everything out of there. So if you're not on the list,
I had to go to the chiropractor, and they did a reverse osmosis. And it popped.
All right. I think we need the lightning round.
Popped right out.
All right. So you heard the boil emergencies for water systems when there is a main break. Boiling water will permanently remove hardness minerals. True or false?
False.
Why?
Because eventually it's going to cool down and get some stuff in it
It'll
again.
reabsorb. You know, you are surprisingly a scientist. Every once in a while, just common sense, you pull it out. It turns out it can reduce temporary hardness, but you're not solving the real problem. Water softeners.
You know, there's pills too for that now.
Is there?
Yep.
Gosh, there's pills for everything.
I think so. All right. Water softeners significantly reduce dissolved solids, TDS. True or false? Water softeners significantly remove total dissolved solids.
Go ahead, Tara.
It's the truth.
No, it's false.
I meant the false.
They swap ions. This stuff counts.
It's an ion exchange.
Last question.
It's like Facebook Marketplace.
Well water is always cleaner
for hard water.
Like that, right?
Yeah.
Well water is always better for you and cleaner than city water.
False.
Well water is what? Better for you?
Uh-huh.
It's the truth.
No, that's false.
Actually, it's false. I've never seen Pat
I grew
argue
up on
about
that.
water before.
I grew up on it. I really miss it.
Yeah, it's untreated. That does not mean that it's cleaner. It just means that surprise, you get different things there. All right. So that's in the weeds. Not much, but we're on a tight budget here for time.
I thought it was really good.
You were checking your phone through the whole doggone thing.
Well, you know, I have people.
Yeah, you have people. All right.
Miss Producer, what shall I do?
Let's do a break.
Okay, we're going to do a break. So we're going to throw it to break. We're coming right back with more 93 WIBC. 239-9393. We have Joan joining us on the program. Hi, Joan.
How are you?
We're doing pretty good. Do you have any frost over at your place?
We did this morning, a light frost.
And where are you located? Are you located north?
We're in Noblesville, yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, we were lucky. We did not, we spent a lot of time covering, but no frost at 71st and Keystone.
Pat lives in the valley.
That's right, we do. We live in the hole. All right,
Oh,
how can we help you?
well, Kevin and I have removed all of the foundation shrubs around our 28-year-old home, and I want to replace the shrubs, but I want to be a little bit more particular this time around. And I was hoping you could give me some good recommendations.
What's the exposure to which way does it face?
Side of the home, and it's a brick Cape Cod, so it absorbs a lot of heat.
Okay. Does it face west, east, north, south?
Yeah.
Wow, we got a west.
Yeah.
Okay. We got a bad connection with you, but from 28 years ago, the number of plants that are available to you, and I would say everything has kind of the same theme: smaller. shrubs that don't overtake your home, which is probably what happened to you. Whether it's even the hydrangeas, the first hydrangeas, paniculatas that came out would grow 8 to 9 feet tall. Now there's that's called a limelight. There's a little lime that only gets 2 to 3 foot. Evergreens, Mr. Bowling Ball is an arb that just stays 2 to 3 foot, about 2 to 3 foot by 2 to 3 foot. So that I would say is the biggest news when you're going to redo it, is that you can have a lot of choice from from smaller varieties.
Do they all stay small? What I remember is that I go back through Speedway where I grew up, and all those little bitty U's now are as big as
they're
the
massive.
House. They're massive. So do these little guys
all stay
little?
small?
That's a good idea.
So I would say that. So, but do you want kind of a combination? I would think of some evergreens, so you have some winter interest, and then some blooming shrubs as well.
Yes, that would be perfect.
Yeah. So I would definitely do a what we call the paniculata or the white hydrangeas. And there's a lot of different ones that, if you want them to stay small, probably the most popular right now is one called Incredible. And Incredible is a better version of one of the original hydrangeas, which is called Annabelle, and it just has stronger stems. But I mean, that's just number one. And I don't know if it's on TikTok with Nido's squishy toys, but that thing is selling like crazy.
Paniculata sounds like a nose fungus. What is it?
Panicle is the other word I was looking for. Panicle hydrangeas. Quickfire, little Quickfire, or there's a lot of good ones. And most of those, or a lot of them, will come out with a big white bloom, and then they slowly fade to kind of red color. So, once they start blooming in June, you'll get pretty good season life all the way through the beginning of fall.
Do you have all of those at the store where she can see what they look like?
Yeah, all the garden centers will have them. Yep. There's small lilacs now. People always complain about how big the lilacs were. There's smaller versions of lilac, not as fragrant as the old ones, but it gives you the bloom, different colors. Okay. All
good suggestions. So do you have a family and friend discount? Because, we are not quite family, but we're certainly friends.
Oh, sure we do. Yeah. Just say Pat. Just say Pat says. I always say
Pat sent you.
Say Pat says.
Wow.
Okay. And Denny, you back me up on this?
Absolutely.
All right.
I'm your brother.
Okay.
Girl.
I would go to a high school cashier. You can get anything.
Yes. All right. I'll tell them.
See you, Joan.
I will do that. All right. Thank you.
Hey, thanks
Bye-bye.
for the call.
Bye.
Is that true? If I walked in there and just say, Pat said, they'd go for it?
Depending on how convincing you are.
Yeah.
I always tell everyone, I shouldn't say this on air.
Yeah, okay, so let's not.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
All right, coming up in the next hour, we're going to have the bug of the month with
But it's
Janelle.
true.
But it's true. You always said that shoplifting, if you walked out of that store and act like you own it.
That's what I was going to say. Confidence is everything.
Anyway, the bug lady's going to join us. She's with Franklin Pest Solutions. Not control. She's got solutions.
Is it Janelle?
Janelle. It'd be interesting to see what the bug.
We got together for lunch this week.
Did you really?
Yeah, it's great. Where's the time? Oh, we got 50 some minutes.
Yeah, seconds.
Yeah.
Same thing. Well, I don't really have anything. Hold on, let me look at my notes.
Oh, your show notes from all the preparation?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I wrote down King Charles. I thought he was everyone said he was very nice and witty and warm.
Charming.
I thought he was an a-hole.
I thought he was a bit dry.
Sometimes just the accent alone, sometimes you think that that it sounds more uppity. But that's just beautiful.
That's what the people that were around him or went to the event or whatever said, oh my gosh, he was so
charming.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And I thought,
I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
I think I always thought he was a huge jerk.
You're going to sound like Hammer.
Well, you never know. All right, hour number 2 is coming up. Promise it's going to be way better. 93 WIBC.
Well, some folks say that grown-up men are still just little boys. That really the only difference is the price of our toys. We go for macho symbols like guns and running shoes. Pickup trucks, hunting ducks, mixing. Power tools, power tools.
Hey, good morning. Hour number 2 of Saturday's Home and Garden program, brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements, life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. You know, I was speaking of, when I said the roundabout, that was our little April Fool's joke, and we said that we were going to put, that they were putting a roundabout at 71st and Keystone, and
Plus
in the middle,
a parking garage.
in the middle of the roundabout was a 6-story parking garage with a sky bridge that you would take over to our parking lot, and there'd be an elevator. Then you could go to one of the restaurants there or something like that. So
Great idea.
I thought it seemed pretty outrageous. But the number of people that have actually believed this, and I talked to a lady this week, and she's really embarrassed because she told all of her friends. So I was trying to come up.
You mean people believed it?
Yes.
Oh,
So coming because they saw the drawing, and the AI creates this stuff in literally seconds. And so I wanted to give people, I don't want people to be embarrassed about it. So the new news on the roundabout at 71st and Keystone is this was a public-private partnership. And the Lilly Endowment.
Oh, Lord.
Lily's a part of this.
They are part of it, but we have hit an impasse with them because they wanted to put a weight loss clinic up on the 6th floor of the parking garage.
Oh, sure.
And we kind of wanted it. We felt like we needed all parking. So right now, and then we've also having trouble getting the permit for it. So right now, it doesn't look like it's on hold.
Okay.
Can we get to the bugs?
I know, but I'm just trying to help people out because people are really embarrassed. This one lady says, I'm going to have to call she's in a culture club.
In a what? A culture
club.
Oh.
And she goes, I got to call everybody in my culture club.
I thought that was a music group.
That's the culture. That's with Boy George. Yeah. Hey, speaking of Boy George, that's kind of weird. Why would I say that?
I don't know.
Bug of the month with Janelle, the bug lady
Yay!
with Franklin Pest Solutions. Hi, Janelle.
Good morning, my friends. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
It's good to hear your voice again. You know,
Oh, thank you.
I'm ready to say goodbye to termites and ants, and I've been anxious to hear what the new bug of the month is.
Well, I know you mentioned frost, but it's never too early to start thinking about mosquito prevention. So that's what I'm talking about. It's not just a nuisance. They're the deadliest animal on the planet, you guys. Did you know that?
I've heard that, and I didn't believe it, quite honestly.
Yeah, all the
guess you're
diseases that they spread. It's horrible, and it's right in our own backyards, too. So I want to kind of go over, what makes your property attractive to mosquitoes and what you can do to reduce your risk.
All right, let's hear it. Number one.
I want to start out by saying standing water. That is the number one most important thing to pay attention to. Where we have some rain that is happening, every spring we see this, a little bit of rainfall. It's amazing what in your yard will collect standing water.
Well, it's the old tires.
Yeah, old tires,
It's
tarps,
impossible
barbecue covers.
Yes, it's impossible to get the water out of those tires.
Well,
Yes.
how big of a puddle of water does it take for a mosquito to lay eggs or larvae?
Okay, so envision the great question. Envision a bottle cap. Okay, the amount of water that fits inside of a bottle cap will produce about 100 mosquitoes.
Get out of here.
Wow.
Isn't that insane? So think about after a rain, you might have planter saucers collecting water. You might have a barbecue cover that has a dip in it that has some water in it. That's enough for hundreds of mosquitoes to breed.
Wow.
And
all right, so tell me the difference between the females and the males, because if I remember right, the females get all the blame, which is appropriate.
Well,
of course.
it's the females doing all the biting.
Right.
Is
Only
that
the
right?
females bite.
Yeah, the
males are actually
harmless.
they're actually considered pollinators. So when
Yeah.
people are like, what is the point of the mosquito? Nobody likes them. I'm like, well, the males are actually pollinators, but also they feed so many other species. They're so important to the food chain. You're talking birds, fish, other insects eat mosquitoes. So, I mean, they're a very necessary thing, even though we hate them.
Janelle, the bug lady with Franklin Pest Solutions, is our guest. The other thing I've always heard is they said at a party make yourself the center of attention and like have people gather around you to tell your story, because I've heard, and maybe you've heard the same thing, is that the mosquitoes drop down and they always bite the people on the outside of the group.
What?
Yes.
I don't know about that.
Make yourself the center of attention.
You know, in your backyard, if you go by and just tap the bushes with your hands.
Yep.
Is that right, Janelle? Because
That's where they hang out. That's where they breed.
Boil out of those bushes.
Yep, that's where they breed. So if you have dense vegetation on your property, that's a breeding heaven for these things.
Oh.
And if you've got trees that, have pretty broad shaped leaves, the leaves will collect enough water for them to lay their eggs as well.
Okay, now I want to make sure I got this right. The bushes is where all the he and she and the nookie takes place, but then they go lay the eggs in the
Why
water.
does it always end up with nookie with you?
Well, some things are pretty important, man. Janelle knows what I'm talking about. All right, so
the female...
Go
The
ahead.
female has to take a blood meal. She has to bite. She has to take blood in order to lay her eggs. So every time you get bitten, that's 100 more mosquitoes that's about to happen, unless you smash it.
Okay. And then there's that.
Then there's that. You get blood
But
all
also,
over you.
another thing is they're not strong flyers. They have to land about every 3 to 4 feet. So thinking about that, an easy tip that I give homeowners when they are trying to enjoy time on the patio outside is get a fan blowing low on the ground out away from where you're sitting, because that'll be strong enough to blow them away to where they can't settle in and bite your ankles. Because how many times have you had that scenario where you're sitting at a table and then you're like, what the heck? Your legs are covered in bites, right?
There's nothing worse than sitting outside when the mosquitoes are out.
Janelle's
So
full
a
of
fan is a really
surprises.
good hack.
Yeah.
Janelle is our bug lady. She's from Franklin Pest Solutions. And notice that we don't say control. We talk about solutions. So what
That's
do we
right.
do, girl? Well, what's
Yeah.
the solution for this?
Eliminating standing water first and foremost, but then I want to draw attention to gutters, because a lot of things take place in gutters that can cause more issues. If you've got clogged gutters or
Hey,
water that's
Danny, I bet some of that nookie's going on
Wait
up
a
in the
minute.
gutters.
Buckle up, Janelle. Here's where the punchline comes.
I was just going to say it for him before he said it. It's where the nookie's going on in those gutters. Go ahead.
Yep,
No, I'm
that's
sorry.
right.
All right.
But clearing out your gutters will allow the water to be flowing freely. You want it to be flowing away from your house. Any kind of clogged vegetation in your gutters, that's going to cause a lot of insects to be like, hey, I want to live here and I want to breed here. So get those clear and free flowing. Check your windows, screens, doors. Make sure everything's got a tight fit and there's no holes in the screens or anything. Bird baths are another thing. If it's standing water, they're going to lay their eggs there. So
if we make it a bubbler, like if we bubble the water in the bird bath, is that good?
I was just going to say they make these solar powered oscillators. And that is a really easy, inexpensive thing that you can get to keep that water flowing and circulating, because they don't like the movement of water. They like standing water. And they'll look for 4 conditions: cool, shaded, moist, and out of the wind. That's what they look for in order to really hunker down on your property. So
that sounds like the space right up the leg of my pants.
there you go.
Wait a minute.
Pretty much
Moist?
right there.
Cool, shaded,
like
moist.
My ankle.
Out of the
my
wind.
ankle's kind of moist. It's out of the way. It's kind of. I think that's the perfect. I think that's why I
Pat,
get
I
bit
bet
on the
you're-
ankle all the
Oh,
time.
boy. Janelle, I'm sorry. On behalf of the station, I apologize for my.
It's all good. Hey, we're not talking about ants in the pants yet. So,
There you
We
go.
got rid of those with the termites. That's right.
but
Janelle.
another thing, as people are planting, because I know I always wait till Mother's Day too, is when you're getting these pots ready, drill holes in the bottom of them so that they drain out. That way you're not going to overwater your plants, and then you don't have standing water in the plants as well.
Fair enough. That's good advice. And then there's also those little. Have you ever used those little mosquito dunks? For
Yes, those larvicides are great for if you live near a pond, or maybe you have a gully or a retention situation near your property. Those are great to control the actual eggs, because they won't be able to hatch out. But when it's a good time to call a professional like Franklin is if you know that you have a densely vegetative yard and you know that you have a lot of mosquitoes every season, get on our schedule. It makes such a huge difference. You'll be able to actually enjoy your yard. And we do services for one-time, events. If you've got a graduation party or maybe you're going to plan Mother's Day or some kind of barbecue in the backyard, it makes a huge difference for your guests too.
So Franklin Pest Solutions will just come over and cut all your trees down. Is that pretty much it?
No.
It's something different than that?
Yeah, what we do is
good.
we actually walk the property with homeowners and point out conducive conditions, and we will actually customize the experience for them and say, this is what you need to do in order to extend the effects of our service, which addresses all the breeding grounds. So the dense vegetation that they're hiding in, that they're breeding in, we treat those with a really fine mist. And the product is labeled for mosquitoes, but it also works great for ticks.
Oh, really nice.
So it's kind of an added bonus. But what I like about it the most, too, is that it's very conscientious of kids and pets and pollinators, too, because we have a lot of customers with butterfly gardens and are like, oh, well, we don't want any pesticides, but where the butterflies are hanging out is not where the mosquitoes are hanging out. So we address that very, very cautiously.
There you go. Good stuff, Janelle. Thank you very much. We certainly appreciate you joining us once again. You can get a free quote for your home or business from trusted local pest experts at Franklin Pest Solution. Give them a call at 800-GOT-PEST. That's 800-GOT-PEST, or visit franklinpestsolutions.com. Hey, good morning. Welcome. Saturday's Home and Garden program brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. Joining us on the program, we got to talk to Fulton, our brand new son.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Fulton.
Hi, guys.
You got some big news, I know. Really big news.
Yes. Yep. So I got healing and baptized over the weekend in Lebanon, Tennessee.
Baptized, and I saw the video, and it looked like the water was kind of cold.
Actually, Pat, it was warm.
It was warm?
Yep. It sure was.
Oops, just a minute. I'm getting called into the office. Hold on.
Was it just a little bit
Fulton,
little scary?
Pick up your phone, Fulton. We're getting a lot of feedback.
Yeah.
We might have to dump
Are you on a speaker?
Yeah, get off the speaker, son.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Can you guys hear me now?
Now we can hear you.
We had all kinds of problems. Denny, good call on that one.
All right, so when you got baptized, did they put a handkerchief over your face? Did they make you pinch your nose? Tell me about the process.
Well, the process is Pastor Samuel had baptized me for healing, and I had to get healing for everything that's been happening with me. And what happened is when I got into the water, hold my nose and the Holy Son and the Holy Spirit, and that's how I.
It was awesome.
That's how I do it.
It was awesome.
There you go.
Very
buddy.
good. Now, so you had that. That was big last week. Now you have a play that you're going to be in at church.
That's true.
And those tickets just went on sale, didn't they?
Yep, they're coming up this Monday.
You want to tell everyone what play you're going to be in?
Sure. It is the Annie the Musical for the Attic Theater in Noblesville. And it will be June 4th through the 6th. Tickets go on sale on Monday, May 4th. So if anyone wants to come, they're welcome to go to the website. It's attictheater.com.
And it's a very it's a really nice experience because I went to your last play, Beth and I, and we really enjoyed it. People are really friendly, and it's really a professional production.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good production. They put a lot of productions on there for Attic Theater.
Okay, so what parts are you playing?
Well, I am playing the role of NBC Radio Jimmy Johnson and the assistant dog catcher.
You know what? I would say that's a pretty good fit for you because you like to be on media. So being an NBC announcer, I think, is right in your wheelhouse.
Exactly, Pat. Yep, that's what I was thinking. So it's gonna be a great show, and I hope everyone loves the show.
All right, we only have 15 seconds left here. So I wanted to ask you were on JMV's show last night, correct?
Yes, I was.
Did you actually go out to the he was at the shop in Carmel, which is a great T-shirt and clothing shop.
Yep, I sure did. I had a wonderful time there, and I was on there for a couple of minutes. So
that's about what he gives. That's about what he gives me too. A couple minutes. That's about it. That's all he could take.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. We got to go. Okay.
Oh, and tell John that let him know that he might need to come to the Annie the Musical because he would love that.
I think he would, and I think maybe we'll just come together. You never know. Hey, thanks, Fulton. Good to hear from you. Trucker Matt joins us on the program. Hey, Matt.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Good. I thought we'd get you on. We just got about 45 seconds for our break, but I didn't want to hold you any longer.
Hey, when is Egg Fest? I'm 3 weeks out on scheduling. I've got to get you on the schedule, brother.
Oh, Denny, when's Egg Fest? I don't know.
Around
I'll find out for you, okay?
I think it's usually August, but I don't remember.
It is in August.
Yeah.
But it bounces around because we have to watch some other events now.
Love you, gang. Thanks for being on my radio.
Hey,
thanks for being patient,
Matt.
buddy.
Be careful out there today.
You too. Thank you.
All right, see you. 239-9393. We're coming right back. 93 WIBC. All right, tell us about our special guest we have in studio.
All right, we've talked about bugs, we've talked about baptisms, we've talked about bubbles, we've talked about everything, but joining us now is Dr. Kim Lentz. She joins us every year because we've been talking about ticks and Lyme disease. And if you go outside, you think, it's my yard, I'm just on the property, or maybe I just
I'm in the
city.
woods.
I'm in the city. It doesn't count, does it, Kim?
It does count.
It
It
does
does.
hit her in the face with that microphone.
Well, she was about 4 foot away. She didn't need those
but it
front teeth
scared me.
anyway.
Right.
All right, so Kim, ticks are everywhere.
They are everywhere.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you live in the city or in the country, or there are ticks all over the place.
So just from digging into our childhood, there was always ticks, but it seems like it's gotten a little more serious.
Yeah, I think at least when I remember growing up, all I really saw were dog ticks.
The big ones, that's
Pull
right.
the big ticks off of your pets, and those carry some disease, but now it's more of a problem with deer tick and Lone Star ticks, particularly in Indiana.
Whoa. The Texans are in this? Lone Star?
Actually, I don't know why it was named Lone Star, because I think they originally were in southern Missouri.
Oh.
And they've kind of migrated up into Indiana, especially southern Indiana. People who live in southern Indiana will tell you that's predominantly.
So when we grew up
what
with
they-
dog ticks, we could remember back behind the ears, we'd see a dog tick and sucking blood, and all of a sudden it's really, really big.
Correct.
Uncle Wallace would come over and he'd just grab it, yank it off, or he'd light a match, let it burn down, get red hot, and then he'd touch the butt of the tick to make it back its head out. How do you get rid of a dog tick?
The best way to remove any tick is with either a tick removal device, like something called a tick key, or fine tweezers. You grab it at the base, you gently pull up until it releases.
So you don't jerk it out.
You don't jerk it out. You want it to let go because you don't want the head to stay in. If you pull too hard, you'll detach the tick's body from its head. And so you
I have
don't
that problem with Pat.
You don't.
So what would happen? I mean, is that...
Well, if the head is left in, then it still is access to your bloodstream, and so it could continue to drop infections into your bloodstream if you don't remove the head. So you don't want to burn it. You don't want to put nail polish on it. You don't want to. You basically need to try to get the whole tick removed.
Wow. I remember my son, we would go down to Uncle Russell's down on the Ohio River, and he had mules or he had donkeys. And I never thought of horses having ticks, but they absolutely do. And that little guy got something right on the inside of his thigh, up close to his goodies. And I had to come at him to pull that off. And he wasn't. Andy was not interested in that
I
at
bet
all.
he wasn't.
So, but the idea is to get a hold of it, pull gently until it pops out.
Till it releases.
Yeah, I wish I'd remembered that when he was a little boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think ticks are probably on most animals. They don't necessarily make the animal sick. They don't always, like, you think a deer tick is on a deer and deer have Lyme disease, but they actually don't. They carry it, but they don't get sick from it. And same thing with horses. And although dogs do get tick-borne diseases.
So how long has the Lyme disease part of this? Because again, I don't remember. Was there Lyme disease when we were kids?
So it really was the organism that causes Lyme disease really was not identified until the early 80s.
Okay.
So when we were growing up, it was probably here, and people were probably sick from it, but nobody knew what it was, and it wasn't until in the 80s it was named after Lyme, Connecticut. There was a big group of children in Lyme, Connecticut that had been diagnosed with arthritis, and the parents were like, that's really weird. How can all of our kids have arthritis? And then they started to do investigations into that, and they identified the spirochete that causes Lyme disease.
Indiana Lyme Connect, that's where people are supposed to connect and coordinate everything through if they have any suspicions?
So Indiana Lyme Connect is a nonprofit organization here in Indiana with the goal of educating the public and physicians on Lyme disease and what to look for. So the website is very helpful. It tells you what to do before you go out. It tells you what to do when you come back. It tells you how to protect yourself. It tells you what kind of symptoms to look for. And it has all kinds of information about Lyme disease. It's a pretty extensive webpage, and you can get a lot.
So what are some of the symptoms? So let's say that you have one of the kids, 13-year-old
right.
that takes a shower, the tick is gone, but then he has symptoms.
Right. So symptoms can start days to weeks after a bite. Traditionally, we were taught that everybody has a bullseye rash, but only about 30 to 40% of people who have Lyme disease will remember having a bullseye rash.
Really?
If you have a bullseye rash, then that means you have Lyme disease.
Tell them what that is, a bullseye rash.
A bullseye rash is like a red circle, then a clearing around the circle, and then another red circle.
So like a bullseye.
Like a bullseye.
It looks like a bullseye.
You see,
hello,
that's pretty
Mr.
logical.
Obvious.
I wanted people to know, because some people don't know what you talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So symptoms can be varied. People can have fever, they can have joint pain, they can have headaches. They can even have neurologic symptoms where they have a lot of brain fog and they don't feel good.
Gosh, I just thought it was old age.
It can happen. It can cause a wide variety of symptoms. So you have to just be aware. And if you've been in a place where you could have gotten bit, even if you didn't see the tick, to know in the back of your mind, I wonder if I could have gotten bit, because the nymph ticks are the size of a poppy seed. And so it would be easy to get bit and not see it.
Is the Lyme disease like a blanket for different, are the symptoms always the same? It doesn't sound like it. So is it this just is there different types of Lyme disease?
So the problem is that Lyme disease is one specific infection, but ticks carry other things. So they carry Babesia, and they carry Anaplasma, and they carry Ehrlichia, and people don't know as much about them, and they do have a little bit different symptomatology.
We flew Ehrlichia to Dublin.
Did you? Yeah.
All right. So there used to be and I cannot remember. One of my plumbers came in and actually had the bullseye rash, and I said, "Hey, have you had that looked into? There used to be a very simple regimen of antibiotics. Is that still the protocol?" So
the protocol currently is you would get 2 weeks of doxycycline after
Doxycycline, that was it.
That for some people is enough, but for some people it's not enough. And the main reason is that the Lyme bacteria specifically grows very slowly. So it only replicates once a month, and antibiotics work by making it not replicate. So if you take an antibiotic for 2 weeks, you could miss
that window.
And so we recommend somewhere between at least 4, maybe 6 weeks after a bite. And doxycycline would cover everything I mentioned. So it would cover Lyme and Ehrlichia and Anaplasma.
Does it help acne?
It does help acne.
I did. See, there you go, Pat. We're saved.
Wow.
You know?
And so Doxy's a good first choice. And so sometimes, people want to get tested. You have to wait a little while. You don't test positive immediately. It takes 10 to 14 days after
This is a
bite.
devil disease. My gosh, hides under the covers and you don't even know you've got it.
Right. And then if people don't get treated adequately, then they can have problems down the road. So about 20% of people who get Lyme disease can become chronic.
All right. Many of our listeners are gardeners. Pat runs a greenhouse, a nursery. Do they need to be suspect? I mean, do they need to be cautious too?
They do. I mean, there are really easy ways to protect yourself because you can treat your clothing. You can obviously use bug spray. So
You're talking about DEET or are you talking about sulfur? What are you talking about?
DEET is fine. I personally feel like DEET is a little toxic.
Okay.
There are some new products. Picaridin in particular is a relatively new bug spray. Ranger Ready is one of the names. Sawyer is another. It works like DEET, but it wouldn't, like, I know some parents worry about putting DEET on their kids.
Exactly.
And so this would be a little bit safer.
So where do you put it, girl? Okay. Do you spray it on your legs, your cuffs? Do you spray it?
Are you talking about spray? You're wondering,
The bug
do you spray it
spray.
on your clothes?
Yeah.
So you can spray it on your clothes, but it's better to treat your clothes with permethrin. So you can do it yourself, or you can buy clothes that are already treated, or you can send them to a company called Insect Shield, and they'll treat them for you. The advantage of doing that is it would be good for 70
Well,
washes.
how long does that last?
If you do it yourself, 5 washes. So if you put permethrin, say, on your pants, then for 5 washes, it'll be good. And then you
So
would
for
need
me,
to
it would
redo
last 3 years.
Sure. It would. They
Truth
say
be
if you
told.
just treat your shoes and socks, you will cut tick bites down 70% because the vast majority of ticks come up from the grass.
So there's companies where you actually, at first you mentioned you can buy clothes already with pyrethrin in them.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you just take the insecticide 8 and just spray your clothes with it?
Well,
I know there's different pyrethrins.
if you put bug spray, like if you put picaridin on your clothes, it's going to be gone with the first washing. So it's not going to help. You don't put permethrin on your skin. That's why you use a different bug spray on your exposed skin.
So,
you're scaring the snot out of us, right?
but wait a minute. So
Well, you just need to
where
be
do you
aware.
who are these companies that you send your clothes to?
So the only one I'm aware of is called Insect Shield. They sell clothes already treated, but they also will send you a bag, and you can put as many articles of clothing as you want in there, and you send it to them, and they will treat them. I think, to me, it seems reasonably priced. I think it runs about $150
For whatever's in the bag.
for whatever's in the bag. Whereas if you bought a pair of pants already treated, probably going to cost you $80.
Yeah.
So it's a less expensive way, and it's good for families because I tell my patients, I'm like, get 2 or 3 outfits for your kids treated. Then you just instill in them, these are your outside clothes. When you go outside, you put these clothes on. When you come back in, you take them off and throw them in the dryer. And then maybe you don't have to wash them so often.
All right, we got to get out of here.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
So this is very interesting. That's such new information. I had no idea that you could have
Can you
your.
hold on? We're going to go to a break.
Sure.
We've got to pay some bills, but can you hang on for just a little
Sure.
bit longer?
There you go. All right, we're coming right back with more 93 WIBC. Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Pat Sullivan, along with Denny Smith. Terry's here. Allison is here. We have a very special guest that we wanted to hold over because we weren't quite done. It's Dr. Kim Lentz. Where can people find you?
So my office is located in Zionsville. Website is nhim.us is our website, but
And you only treat Lyme people with
Lyme disease and other tick-borne infections. Yeah,
Okay.
we
That's
address all of them.
amazing. That's a specialty.
Are you the only one in the state with a specific to?
There are some others who do, but mine is probably the only exclusive practice. I do know other providers who.
So you don't
treat it,
deliver any babies over there?
I do not deliver any babies.
Now, you
I
got
gave
into,
that up a long time ago.
You got into this
I'm
'cause
too old for that.
you had a family member who got it
Yes,
and really didn't know what to do. You ended up in California
correct.
for training and then came back.
Yeah, my husband and daughter got sick, and we couldn't get anybody in Midwest to take care of them. So we ended up having to go to California.
How far of a draw do you have? Do you have patients that come from a distance?
I have all the surrounding donut states. I have West Virginia, Alabama, Colorado, quite a few. I mean, it goes beyond just.
So if somebody has had chronic illness, is it a good idea? Like, then you could check them out. I mean, is there a test to say, yeah, you have Lyme disease?
Yeah, I use a test out of California that has been around really since the late 80s, by far the most accurate test. And so we do that a lot. It costs a little bit of money. But
Because a lot of times people are searching for an answer.
correct. That's how people get in my office most of the time. They don't know what's going on, but they've exhausted all other avenues. And then they end up saying, let's see if this is it.
Give me the website one more time.
NHIM.us.
.us.
Yeah, that's,
We also have
it's New Horizons Integrated Medicine.
We also have a quick phone call question
Okay.
if we can take it.
Yep, let's do it.
Aaron.
Aaron joins us on the program. Hey, Aaron.
Yeah, I've got a real quick question. I've got an Aussie Doodle that I describe his fur like kind of like a Berber carpet. He's pretty much, he's a little over a year old, and it's real tight fur, but he likes to go under a pine tree. And I was wondering, with the tick situation, whether or not I need to treat him with any kind of a chemical or just.
Going to cut you off because we're going to run out of time.
He just needs his routine tick protection, whatever you do, if that's a shot or a collar.
Perfect.
But I do tell patients do it year round.
Thank you, Doc. We're coming right back with more 93 WIBC. Hour number 3 of Saturday's Home and Garden program. It's kind of going fast today, Dan, don't you think?
It's smoking, and quite frankly, we're going fast, but the traffic's not on the west side. Remember the mini marathon?
Yeah.
If you're out in Speedway, Rockville Road is shut down, Castle Road is probably shut down, and anything around the track is going to be a mess.
Go team.
You ran it.
Not the mini.
You never did the mini?
No, because it's in May. That's my busy time.
I remember Jane and I walked it. I ran it once, but Jane and I usually walked it. And what I remember is by the time we got across White River and we're going down White River Parkway, the cops were coming and say, move over, the winners are coming.
The winner's coming now.
Yeah, and of course, we were probably in mile 3.
Yeah.
So
I've heard, too, when you it's so cool you go out on the track and that lasts for like the coolness lasts for just a little.
It's a long trip around there.
And do you do the whole thing?
Yeah. Well, we did about 3/4 of it.
Wow. Yeah, that's what everyone says. Like, oh, it's really cool. You go and see and then all of a sudden it's like, holy hell. This place is big.
You do get to go across the yard of bricks. Andy and I ran a father-son thing once, and he drank too much of the orange Gatorade in the third turn. And then he sprinted to get to it, and he threw up on the yard of bricks, and it was all this orange liquid all over the yard of bricks. And every time I see a winner...
that is a memory.
That's Andy. And every time I see the winners kissing the yard of bricks, my kid threw up on those bricks.
Yeah.
So...
Very nice.
Yeah, I bet Andy remembers
Hey,
it.
joining us on the program is JMV. John joins us on the program.
I'm betting that's the first time that somebody has thrown up at IMS.
Yeah, there's Smith DNA all over those yard of bricks. Hey, John, meet me at the garden gate here. Thanks.
I'm on my way over there right now. I'm going to shoot a little video.
I shot one. Yes, John and I are doing these stupid videos. I've never done videos for a client before. So now I'm doing a selfie, and I'm spinning around. I'm walking through. You ought to see all the beautiful flowers that are there, John. But people were looking at me like I was from Mars, and I just kept saying, WIBC.
Oh, wait. Like, are you shooting for, like, at Miss M's or something?
Yeah, Miss M's. And he's
doing
Sundown? He's doing Miss M's down in Barkersville. I did Sundown up in Westfield.
Okay.
So you just do a little 2-minute video showing them the product.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Golly, John, they just look great. They just look great.
Yeah, they do. And down at Miss M's, I did mine actually 2 days ago, and then Joe said, hey, there was a script with that. And I thought, script? I thought it was great. I thought it was great. I thought it was going to work, and I'm going to run over there and shoot it again. But they are having, I guess, because of the sunshine, and even though it's the cooler temperatures, they're having just an outstanding spring so far, from what I've.
You know what? All garden centers were very blessed with a great April. So Miss M's and Sundown Garden is among a part of us, and did great. Now the threat of frost last night, which we had no frost up on the north side that at least in our area, which is very unusual. So that's the bummer right now in the cooler temperatures. But it's really 60 degrees, getting close to 60 is a great gardening weather.
Yeah, I think it's also, this is probably not bad running weather for the mini right now. So.
It's great.
Oh, they told me you'd already finished and you just went into studio and are calling us from studio.
Yeah.
How'd you do? What was your time?
Anybody. Running's punishment. It's always been punishment for me. I love running the floor in a basketball game where there's competition, but this running like that in marathon style, long distance running, that's always been punishment. It was punishment for, having a D at the midway point in geometry, or, staying out too late, or, not living up to what I'm supposed to. That was always the punishment. So I've never really gotten into the motivation of wanting to run, even if you do run around IMS, which is pretty cool, but I just can't do it.
So, John,
no, I do. If it was golf karting, I would do that.
Would you do that?
Yeah, if there was a golf cart division.
Yeah,
I would drive.
I just never have been a big runner. Now, hey Pat, have you explained to the crew my new means, my new way of gauging the listenership of my afternoon show? Did you explain that to him from yesterday?
He has not.
I have not, and it's called the honking of the horn.
Yeah.
But what's the name we throw by that?
I just thought we called it the honking of the horn.
Oh,
as they're driving by the broadcast.
We really have we're very non-specific, Denny, on what we're going to call it. But here's how it goes. So we get at the radio station, we get ratings books, right? And we're rated by a company. And I don't always agree with the rating systems.
Yeah, me neither. They can't find their ass in a well-lit room. Tell it like it is, John.
Thank you very much. Well, I don't want the eggheads, the nerds, the dorks crunching numbers for something they don't know a damn thing about. I don't want them trying to decide my fate, so I took it upon myself to come up with my own rating system. Now, this is just kind of location to location, but I did it yesterday on Rangeline Road at the shop, where they were starting the month of May, and then Connor Daly was out there a little bit later on. It was a good time. But I think we had over 80 car honks north and southbound, and this is just in that area, thank you, of Rangeline Road right there. So I'm going to – I mentioned to our boss Dion about this last week, and he felt – when we stopped laughing, I thought he may have been a bit intrigued once he did stop laughing. But I think this is something, because here's what it does, guys. It shows results, and we're community radio. Our listeners are our friends. That's the other part about this, but we show results for our partners, and to me, that is the greatest thing to utilize to show actual results of listening, not just something that's randomly written on the paper by somebody that carries around a beeper from the 1990s, maybe 4 or 5 people. That is the true judgment, and I believe in my way and my mechanism.
John, every time, and I assume you do this on 135 too, but every time I go past 186th and Spring Mill Road, I just to let the Sundown people know I love them.
That's it. The universal, hey, I hear you, hey, I know you, hey, I love you. Well, I guess outside of somebody following somebody up who's not driving well, is the honk, like the honk, right? And to me, yesterday was a great example of how many people listen, even if sometimes we have to consistently, I guess, month to month, Pat, don't we, consistently battle with the whole rating system and whether or not it's fair for everybody. To me, that's incredibly fair and balanced, and I thought it showed a lot of what we're looking for, and that's results for our partners.
There you go. And, I think what you're doing as well is you're keeping people aware on the road, because those horns come through the radio pretty darn well. And I know I was, when I went home from being on with you yesterday, I was, looking over my shoulder because I thought somebody's honking at me the whole time.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because there is a counterpoint to be made here, and this is all a part of the study, whether or not it's too distracting. And I've only done this maybe twice, 3 times, I think. I've only done it that many times. But is it too distract? Somebody sent me a text message yesterday and said it was rude to my guest, like you, Pat, to have that happen because it was distracting.
Nothing distracts me.
Distracting over the air?
No, it is not. Actually, it kind of makes it lively and kind of, you know.
That's what I thought. I thought you had to have a stick up your rear end to think that was really distracting.
No, I didn't find it. I kind of found it
I think
enjoyable.
This guy had a stick up his rear end.
I found it enjoyable. But this is like the new Jeep thing. You know, we're just going to honk now when we're listening to JMV.
Yeah, it's like the new Jeep.
Yeah.
Well, and you can tell when somebody starts out, hey, I've been listening forever, but here's what you're doing wrong. You know what I mean? I could tell that it was going to lead to some place where he thought it would probably upset me. It doesn't upset me. It's all a part of the study. But I want to prove to people out there above and beyond that we have more listeners than obviously sometimes what these readings and what these gaugings provide us, because it's a small scale. We're out there with the people and we show it, even if it is one geographical area. And I know that that's part of it too. It's just like one area, but I think that proves the point even more if we're getting that much response over a 3-hour period in one area. It was pretty impressive, and I like doing it. And the other part about it, Pat, is you're right. It makes it lively.
All right,
it's lively and fun, and everybody's involved.
We've got to get going, but I do have an idea for you, and it could be sponsored too. You could do like the 405 honk is brought to you by Sullivan Hardware and Garden, and so at 405, people listening to your show would just honk all across the city.
That is beautiful right there.
Yeah.
That's not bad. See,
Yeah.
look at what we do when we can brainstorm a little bit like this. On
Absolutely.
We don't even have Terry Stacy involved in this
told
one.
Me when
She
I
could
called
do it.
You guys were a bit of a mess. Allison said you guys were a bit of a mess when I called, but you don't sound like a mess at all.
Well,
Oh no, I'm the mess. That's
she's
what I was.
a mess, and we've got someone cooking.
There's no way she's ever a mess. She's awesome.
Right now, John.
God love you.
This is how much of a mess we have. Someone's cooking fish in the conference room.
That's
Really?
not a joke.
That is serious, and it's
Who's doing that? Who do they work for?
It's Broad Ripple
Broad Ripple Seafood Market. Got a new location in Westfield, John.
And we're going to talk about it.
And we got to go.
All right. Well, hey,
See you, man.
Get me some halibut, would you please?
All
Thank
right,
you guys.
the 405 honk
Yeah.
brought to you by. See you, man. We're coming right back. 93 WIBC. Hey, good morning. Welcome back. All right, we have, I would say, chaos in the studio.
Let the games begin. Let's drink in these smells, Pat.
So where did we? So Broad Ripple Seafood Market in Broad Ripple.
But now they're they got a new location up by me in Westfield.
That's right. And Todd, how do you say your last name again?
Reisenbigler, Todd Reisenbigler. People just call me
You
Big
should
Todd.
just like, Big Todd.
Big Todd.
So where did we meet you first? We've had you on before.
So the first time was at the Green Egg event. You know, you had the little live radio plug. Yeah. So we did that the first time.
Okay, that's
so
right.
we were doing. Yeah, I remember we got third place for our first event.
Oh, that's right. See, I don't
we
remember.
pulled out third place. For
You
the
sound
seafood,
like you're
for the
still
seafood
angry
chowder.
about it.
We're pumped.
Yeah,
We
pumped.
carry that trophy on our shelf now, and we let everybody know. You know, for the first time, that's a pretty big deal.
Todd is from the Broad Ripple Seafood Market. They have a new location up in Westfield. So right off the bat, tell us where this new location is.
So we're blessed, man. We were able to lock in the building that's on Park Street. So it's 231 Park. So the city is kind of promoting this as Restaurant Row, and you have Italian houses right down the street from us.
There's a good coffee shop right down the corner.
Rivets right there. You've got Chiba, you've got Nyla's, and then you got H Steakhouse just opened up. So
You've
we're
got
right
everything but parking, but you can park you can park between your place and over towards 31. There is a big parking lot. We have
two parking lots that are adjacent to us now, so we've got close parking, closest for us, so we're good to go.
So is this a sit down?
It is, yeah. So this was the previous. It was a Greek's Pizza. It's 2,400 square feet. So we just took out the pizza oven. We put in a commercial, all commercial kitchen now. So we've got huge, beautiful second generation commercial kitchen, all new equipment. We've got we have a 3-way bar inside. We've got probably about 45 seats inside and about 50 seats outside.
So 3-way bar means beer, wine, and liquor.
Yep. We were making cocktails. We have our bar manager here. Jamie's here today.
Hi, Jamie.
Yep. How you guys doing?
We're doing good.
I was telling Jamie when we went out, we were talking about Lyme disease, and all I could think of was margaritas. Because margaritas, it's hard to find a good margarita when people don't know what they're doing. Do you make a good marg?
Sure. Cocktails aren't hard.
Yeah, we're doing ours is going to have a little like everything. The margarita is going to have a little spicy kick to it. So we've got a tincture we're going to put in the margarita.
Yeah, I got some nice chili liqueur too. We can make all kinds of spicy stuff.
A tincture of chili?
Chili
like
liqueur.
a habanero tincture. Yeah. So it's got a little spicy kick to it.
All right. I don't want to talk about hot. Let's talk about the executive chef we got over here. Mike, I'm looking at a soft shell crab. What is, and then this little burrito thing. Tell me what you've made for us here.
So the soft shell crabs are coming from Maryland. The season just started. We make a mustard aioli. It's got lettuce, tomato, and onion. The soft shell crab are taken off the lungs. The eyes are taken off. We put it in a little bit of egg mixture, a little bit of flour seasoned, and then we fry it up for a few minutes. Nice and crispy and really tender and juicy.
So it's important to see that these are coming from Maryland. There's only a 4-week period where the soft shell crabs are molting. So they're basically soft shell right now. And so you can take those home. You can pan saute them, so we sell them by the crab. And we also have a plate. So you can come in, you can do soft shell crab. We deep fry that for you. It comes with French fries and our mustard aioli sauce on a brioche bun with heirloom tomatoes.
I finally realized how it is that I can get Pat to not talk. You bring in good food. He's been eating over there all the time we're talking.
What do we have here? This is the...
So you have the egg rolls, and then there's also our house-made crab cake. So there's a little funny story.
So this is how... I don't know you have a funny story, but I just want to tell you just in case, because I have a little sensitivity to, shellfish.
Right.
But this is so good, I'm willing to take the chance.
Yeah, he's taking the hit, guys.
Appreciate that.
Everybody, he's taking the hit right now. He's taking the hit.
Develop on
Pat, I got the EpiPen.
I really appreciate you taking the hit for us. It's worth
really
it.
good.
This food is so fun. I remember everything at Broderpool Seafood. And the one in Westfield is going to be called Broderpool Seafood North and Bar. And I want to basically give Pat some props because when we were here like 3 or 4 months ago, we had that dialogue about what we should name it. And Pat said, you got to keep the same brand. So
it's just easier to market.
I took your advice, and we're getting a little bit of heat because people in Westfield, they're a little bit,
I think it's cool.
They're touchy. Yeah. They're just touchy.
Like, wait a second. We're not Broad-Ripple, but
I think it's really
a brand.
Cool to have it Broad-Ripple Seafood Market, Westfield North. There's no such thing as bad publicity. So at the end of the day, let them talk about it. They'll once they come in and have the food and start to see our culture and how fun it is, people are going to dig it. I would love to add up what I've spent on. Eventually we'll probably kind of bring all of our stores together. But we have Allisonville Nursery. I don't know. I mean, how expensive meat is, and just me saying, and Allisonville Home and Garden by Sullivan and Fishers.
Yeah.
How long? I mean,
yeah.
The
brands are so important, especially with social media now. I mean, we've got hundreds of fans. So we don't want to disconnect those fans from Westfield,
Yeah,
so now they know. They get it.
All right, Mike had a funny story about something.
So when I initially talked about bringing up the egg rolls with Todd, he was like, crab and shrimp egg rolls.
Just egg rolls in general. I was like, I don't know if that
didn't make sense
fits.
to him. So he's like running for a special. I made a small batch. It sold out within like less than a day and a half.
Yep.
And then he was like, they're going on the menu permanently.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a staple. And we sell probably 30, 40 orders a week at least.
Mike, I'm going to tell you, bosses normally don't listen. You sort of have to pound it into them, sneak it up on them, and then all of a sudden they think they thought of it. And so when he comes to you, he says, I got this idea about some egg rolls.
Facts.
That's how it's going to happen.
Terry and I both already ate
Mike's
ours.
saying good cook, guys. So, I mean, that's a big part of it. So whatever he brings, he comes from excellence, and the food is also good.
All super fresh.
Everything's fresh, nothing frozen. Also in Westfield, too, I want to make sure everybody understands we're going to have a seafood market. So it's just like Broderpool, same concept. So, but we have one whole room that's going to be the seafood market, and then you've got the restaurant. So you can come in for lunch, and then you can leave with your dinner. So we'll bag up that fish for you.
I want to talk to the lady in charge of Hooch. Jamie, what's the best drink with seafood?
With seafood, well, we got this visual delight we're going to put on here. It's not your average Bloody Mary. We're going to call it the Gilded Reef.
One more time, Gilded Reef. All right.
Good name, yeah. It's a premium seafood Bloody Mary. It's an over-the-top cocktail. It doubles as an appetizer, so it's going to have tomato base, spiked with horseradish citrus, crowned with a decadent skewer.
I love it when alcohol can replace food. It's one of the meals. That's the way it should be.
So it's decadent, chilled jumbo shrimp, succulent crab claws, and buttery lobster.
Are you guys open yet?
No, we're going to do some. So I'm doing some private, there's some friends, and it's not the friends and family yet. This Thursday and Friday, I'm just going to, some friends that I have in Brookside and Bridgewater, I'm having them come over and hang out with us. But then we're trying to do, I think the 26th will be our soft opening. So it's been a lot of work turning this thing over to.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And then you got to get your permits, your occupancy.
You're running two different locations.
Yeah, we got this. So the kitchen's done. The hood's been. The fire chief came. We got that finished, and so the health department's going to come out this week, and we'll get that passed. Yeah,
It's looking good.
We're cooking 3 months.
It's not easy. You're holding it together in Broad Ripple.
We are. Mike's done a good job. So we have some new staff that are going to cover Broad Ripple, and we'll have some rotation between the two stores.
That's a good way to keep that synergy between the two stores. In Broad Ripple, how much of your business is cook-to-order meals versus take-home fish?
So it's the food has gone from about 25% of our gross margins to now almost like 60 to 65%. So the food has just, the kind of FOMO. We have these loyal fans now that go into social media, and so that these influencers. So that part of the concept has grown incredibly. So,
yeah, they're talking about us.
Yeah. So the food thing, people
can talk about you good, and they can talk about you bad. Good's
they can.
Better.
It is a double-edged.
Good is better.
Yeah, you have to still wow people. So we do, every day we come in. Our mission statement is just to execute and just make people super happy. And it's like an old school customer service with good food.
We have a new media partner, and I heard Hammer and Nigel talking to Angela Gannode from Fox 59.
Love her.
And me too. But she says sometimes when you get the bad press, sometimes you have to bark back. Yeah. And she's not afraid to mix it up in social media. And that's the truth. And Pat has told us stories when the governor came in to buy something and everybody was busting your chops because you happened to sell him something.
Yeah.
That's bad press, but it's not fair press. No. That's a bad part.
I tell you what, let's step away and then we'll come back and finish with these guys. Perfect. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
We're coming right back with more 93 WIBC. Pat Sullivan, Terry Stacy, Denny. Allison is running the board because Ethan is running the half marathon. Is that right?
Ethan's coming back from his honeymoon.
Oh.
He drove all night from Florida.
So we have the folks from Broad Ripple Seafood Shop. Hold on, I got to look. Terry, talk.
It's a seafood market. Go ahead,
Seafood market. Seafood market.
Yeah.
Seafood market.
Terry has some questions for you.
Well, I was brought in. I think mostly you've answered all of the questions, but
I'm allergic to crab, and I'm starting to go down. I'm getting a rash, so you need to take over.
I got the EpiPen out.
TMI.
I'm ready. Yeah.
I've been in the back, and listen, the food is outstanding, and this is brand new, right? This is all brand new. I've been in the back. Catch me up.
What do you mean as far as the concept?
The concept.
The concept's been abroad for 3 years,
right?
The food part of the concept's been around for about 2 years now, and then the location in Westfield hasn't opened yet. That's going to be. In Broad Ripple, we only have 800 square feet, so this is going to be a 2,400 square foot. We've got a massive kitchen. It's going to have a seafood market just like the one in Broad Ripple. So it's cool.
But adding a bar.
Yeah, a 3-way bar.
Do you ever? You're in Broad Ripple. Do you ever use the fish that are swimming in White River? For other fishermen,
we have yet to have to use White River fish in our.
Just as a special, maybe a Wednesday special.
Yeah, to make it feel local.
We'll have to basically put some thought into that. I'm not sure how that.
We'll have to ask Pat McAfee how he got his fish out of there.
Yeah.
Wow, there's a memory for you. That's a guy that went swimming and kept right on going. Todd, what's your favorite food? You get a lot of. You were talking about the halibut coming in. The halibut cheeks are now out. And what's your favorite?
So I'm a Wild King salmon guy, but the halibut right now you have to have I switch it up. So like tomorrow we're gonna have some like a family meal. We're gonna do halibut, but the Wild King salmon is just unbelievable. It's just so good, and so I'll eat the Wild King salmon probably 2-3 days a week now. And then we'll eat grouper, but the halibut cheeks.
Oh, the
halibut
grouper.
Cheeks,
do you have grouper?
Yes.
We always have grouper. Right now we're getting the grouper out of the Gulf. So we kind of, sometimes the Keys, sometimes the Gulf, sometimes the Atlantic. But yeah, we really focus. So that's a really important part too. So all the fish we bring in is day boat caught fish. So they're smaller fishermen. So we support, the ecosystem in the ocean. We don't really work with the bigger guys in town. So everything we do is about smaller, fishermen, and so that way we can bring in this really exotic fish that you really can't find anywhere else.
You know, I have to tell you, I went out. Do you remember the show? It's still out, actually, on Dangerous. What's it called? Dangerous Catch.
Oh yeah.
Do you watch the show?
Deadliest Catch. Yeah.
Thank you. When we went to Alaska, we went out on a crab fishing boat.
Oh man, that's crazy.
And it really was scary.
I hope
In the
you
sense
took your
that they're
Dramamine.
Really seeing some scary weather, and the job itself is really deadly.
I think that's important too. If you realize, like, we're in a landlocked state, you know, so for us to be able to get this fish in here, I mean, it's amazing. So, you know, I mean, the crab we get, I mean, we get scallops, you know, from New Bedford, Massachusetts. We get oysters from both sides of the coast. We get stuff from Hawaii. We get stuff from Alaska. So we're bringing all that in every day to Broad Ripple. Every day.
I've got a question for the chef. Chef, how is it that people screw up cooking fish and seafood? What's the biggest mistake we make?
So people, I would say, either overcook it or undercook it. Some fish is a little bit more delicate and buttery than other fish. Some fish is a little bit more firm. So once you get the understanding on which fish is more delicate, you just have to know how to cook it, whether you're grilling it, pan searing it, baking it, or even deep frying it. It's just one of those things that the more times you do it, repetition, the better you get at it.
And we coach people too, by the way. You come in, we tell you how to cook it. You know, we'll ask you, we don't want to impose, but we'll let you know how to cook it.
Okay, I have a more interesting question. Mike, so with all the fish that you've got and stuff, have you ever found like a plastic straw inside of a fish?
Oh, I love it. No. Let the man speak.
Never anything like that.
License plates, but never straws.
You will find straws in my drinks.
Okay.
Because they're good.
Just wondered.
It hasn't killed him, Terry Lynn.
Cedar planks. If we're going to be cooking fish on our grills, cedar plank the way to go?
Yeah, I'll let Mike answer that.
Cedar planks are really good to go with that. Salmon is very typical for using cedar planks. There's other fish to use, but most people will use salmon for a cedar plank. Get that nice smoky flavor to it.
Bring that flavor profile from the cedar into the.
But then back to the grouper, we do have a very good staple sandwich that is like the main.
It's our signature. One of our signature items
is our grouper sandwich. Mm-hmm. It is probably the thing that we sell the most of. So come check us out in Broad Ripple.
Do you sell the black grouper?
Oh yeah, we get all different kinds of grouper. We have actually tiger grouper in right now. That's in the case today.
We used to have to go to Florida.
We about lost producer Allison moaned in there on that one.
And for the food part too, Mike makes everything in house. So all our sauces are made in house. All the coleslaw, everything we make in house. There's nothing that we bring in house that we buy. So
Mike, you made the aioli.
Everything made from scratch.
All right, so everything but the aioli. They get that from Marsh.
No Marsh. No, was Marsh even open still?
No.
Oh, who knew? I didn't know.
We have some reserves from them.
Okay, so hey, let's we got to get going here. We're late, but I want to wrap up and kind of reset so everyone knows what the heck we're talking about. So Todd, you're actually from California, right?
Yep, we moved here about 4 years ago now.
Welcome to the States.
And like witness protection or something, right?
Well, I can't go into that.
Okay,
right?
all right. I just remember something about that.
His real name is Bigliotti.
So he opened, you and your wife as well involved, the Broad Ripple Seafood Market in Broad Ripple.
Yep, we opened that. So this building I've owned for 17 years. This building, this part of the property, we opened up this about 4 years ago.
Okay, and so started us a seafood market, and then started, serving meals and stuff. So that went well, and you said, "Hey, I want to go north," and so in Westfield we have Broad Ripple Seafood North
and Bar.
Yep,
and Bar.
So, and again, that was, I think, having the same name, and I think that's a cool name. I think it's gonna be great in Westfield. And give us the timeline and where that is.
So right now, I mean, our goal is to do a soft open on the 26th of May and then grand opening in June. But just watch our website, guys, and social media. I mean, once I have a really good feeling that my contractors are getting close to where we can open, I'm going to start blowing up social media and let everybody know.
The location is 231 Park Street, Westfield.
Yeah, Restaurant Row. It's a beautiful area. Yeah,
we're so excited to support, Westfield. So it's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, the neighbors have been welcoming.
By the way, Scott Willis, I'm going to give you a plug because he's a Marine too. He's got the name of a sandwich, so it's going to be the Scott Willis Poor Boy Sandwich, named after Scott. So Scott's going to be on our menu forever.
You tell him who Scott Willis is. He's the
Scott's
mayor
our
of
mayor.
Westfield. He got a little bit grouchy about the Broad Ripple thing, but they just said nanny nanny boo boo.
And he's a devil dog, so he's a Marine just like I am. So we have a lot of props, a lot of
He was
respect.
a captain in the Marines. I'm not positive. He was an officer for sure.
There you go. Hey, guys, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mike,
I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be great. I think it's exciting. I'm glad that you're staying in Broad Ripple as well.
Yes, we are.
That's a
Yep.
little staple.
That location has its own following. So we're going to be in Broad Ripple forever. So we love you guys.
All right. Thanks very much.
you.
We're coming right back with more 93 WIBC. It's been a very chaotic hour, I might add. And next hour, our final hour, we'll be taking your calls for sure at 239-9393. So we had the Broad Ripple Seafood Market, who's opening a new place in Westfield Inn, and they brought their chef, and they were actually cooking in the conference room.
Well, we're not allowed to have food in the studio, so we had to do it in the conference room.
I know, but then we brought it into the studio.
No, we didn't.
We didn't?
Wink, wink. We don't bring food into the studio.
I do.
Well, we
Okay.
did. I did. I did it.
Yeah.
I'm watching you
Brought in
carefully to make sure your throat does not swell up because I know you're allergic to seafood.
To crab, yeah.
Oh,
Just to crab?
Shellfish.
Shellfish. It's a good thing
Oh.
crab's not shellfish.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
I'd do it. I'd do anything for the show.
I don't know how to save you.
I really would.
Who wants to save him? What's the matter with you,
Well,
Terry?
I mean, I'd
Let
like
him
to
go.
save him. We still have another hour.
Oh, I see.
I don't think I can do it. I think I need to go get some
No, you'll be
Benadryl.
fine. You'll
I'll
be fine.
see you guys later. So,
Bye. Bye.
okay,
Pat.
hour number 4 is coming up. Our number 239-9393. I'm here with Terry Stacy, who's back. She's been running around.
Hi.
Hi. How you doing? Thanks
You're
for
the
coming in
hostess with
today.
the mostest.
I am loving that we are so full. We have been eating since we've gotten here at 9 o'clock.
I know. I'm really full.
Yeah, our thanks to Todd Reisenbigler, who brought in food from Broad Ripple Seafood Market. Pat,
That voice you hear is Denny Smith.
Do you go down there? Do you go down to Broad Ripple Seafood Market? Oh, that's right. You're allergic to seafood.
I'm allergic to seafood.
Well, I guess you don't go down
Is
there.
it itchy? Do you get itchies? You get swollen throat?
Trouble breathing.
Yikes.
Do you get the bullseye rash? Like if you've been
No,
bit by
it's
a tick?
just more of I have a sensitivity to shellfish.
Okay, so what is
So
it?
just-
Are we talking jock itch here? Or
like,
do you...
just get a little itchy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
Okay.
That's a shame. I'm sorry for you.
No, don't be.
Well, I wish you could enjoy some of that stuff.
I did. I ate a whole what is that? Crab cake?
Did you have it? Oh,
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
That was good. That was very
Best
good.
I ever
Sometimes
had.
they put too much onion in a crab cake. That had just enough.
it's just perfect.
And it was a
Just
grilled onion.
enough.
It wasn't a raw onion. So,
I thought we'd talk to Amy.
Let's talk to Amy.
Okay.
hey, Amy.
Amy, what you gonna do?
Bet she's never heard that before.
I'd really like her crab cake.
Oh, boy.
Crab cakes were
Oh,
good.
it's good.
Yeah.
Mm.
I am looking for a good tree fertilizer. I have 3 maples that are about 4.5 years old.
Okay. I would. I'm kind of really high on the Espoma products, and so they have a product called Tree Tone, and Tree Tone also contains Biotone, which are the micro rhizies, and that will help with root development and all that good stuff. But those guys, organic now is kind of cool, right? They've been in business since 1929, and they've always been organic. Wow. So they were way ahead of the curve.
All right. So how would you?
So is that some?
I'm sorry, Amy. I was probably going to ask the question you had. So how do you apply it? Just around the drip edge? Of the...
Yeah, all the way out to the drip edge.
All right.
And they'll tell you how many pounds and if it's a new tree versus a established tree.
Perfect. Okay, tree tone. Yeah, because I've bought Biotone before when I'm planting. For
Yeah,
the spring,
absolutely.
so that's perfect.
The very best.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, Amy.
guys.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Do you remember that product from even 10, 15 years ago? When you turned me on to it, especially when you're planting the Espoma products, it's really a great product, but I don't even understand how it works. I have never done the science of it, but
I was working on the science of that, but I just took their word for it. because
Really? In your lab?
Yeah, in the lab. I was going to break it down, kind of separate the molecules.
Yeah.
But then my customer said it was working really well, and I just kind of went with it.
All right, so we got a question from the chat room, and it has to do, how do you catch and translocate a garter snake? Now, all I said,
out, aren't they?
The only traps that I've ever seen for garter snakes, and please, please, please don't use them, are glue traps. Garter snakes are your
please
buddy.
Don't.
Do you guys have little cages or little catches for garter snakes, Pat?
No, we usually get a preacher from the local church.
Oh, plays with them.
Yeah.
Snake handler.
Snake.
Mm-hmm.
I would do a lot of research. Please don't use the glue traps. Garter snakes are not bad. They really are good little critters.
You could get a snake repellent.
Oh, really?
Oh, to make them not want to stay at
make
your
them
house.
go somewhere else.
Like what would that be?
Like
it would just be
your underwear drawer.
It would just be like snake be gone.
What about urine? I know how
Was it urine or
wolf
mine?
urine and other urines sometimes repel animals. Is there something that the snake is afraid of, like hawk urine?
Now, Terry, here's the thing. A snake smells through its tongue.
Yeah.
So think about that.
Yeah.
I think most snakes would be scared of teenage boys.
Oh, so teenage boy.
Just have them pee around the perimeter of the house. JMV, that's what he does all day.
weird.
John
It's
he
terrible.
swears that he at night he says he's laying down
I don't like thinking
animal repellent. So I would say snake repellent would be. I don't know how you would catch a snake.
Just please don't use the glue traps. That's what I said in the conversation here on YouTube.
There's a lot of people showing off their garter snakes in the on the social media.
Have you ever seen that when the little boy comes in with a garter snake and his dad's sitting on the couch and his dad just goes crazy because his son brought in this snake? Oh, get your
Some
attention.
people are just terrified to death of them and they just want them gone. And others,
Snakes?
Yeah. And the garter snake is obviously not going to hurt you, but they do kill mice. I mean, they're after that kind of stuff. So they serve a purpose.
look at Pat. If you're on the YouTube channel, you got to see Pat's.
They do. Are you afraid of them? Are you afraid of
I'm
snakes?
definitely afraid of snakes.
Really?
Yeah.
Even if it's a garter snake?
The ones that sort of catch you off guard are the great
bigger than a
big
night
black
crawler.
snakes.
You know, I've seen this, and I swear to you, I've told this story before, but we had a giant, it was a wolf spider, I think, and you know how frightening the wolf spiders are.
Yes.
And he was bringing up, I saw a snake out of the corner of my eye, just a small one, being like crawling up the side of our house. And I thought, that's strange. How's he doing that? It's just a small one. And it was a spider, and it was pulling. It had wrapped the web around its head, this little baby snake's head, and was dragging him up to
what?
Up the side of the house.
Up to their lair.
Yeah.
So
I helped him.
The
I got him
hangman.
out.
Did you
I
get
got
him
him
out?
out. And I cut the web off of his head.
You're lucky.
Those wolf spiders have those very thick. Now, on the other hand, a wolf spider died at our house the other day, and it was a mama, and she had her baby sack on her back. And I now have when she died, the baby sack fell off, and I have the baby sack in my house in a jar.
So you're going to be the spider's
I'm
mom?
trying to see if they'll still hatch without being attached to its mom.
This is giving foster parenthood a bad name.
No kidding.
No kidding.
John joins us on the program. Hi, John.
Hey, greetings, folks. I've been listening to you for about 100 years, and you're Kelly's Uncle John. So you know who Kelly is.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, yes. Okay, she's kind of tall. Anyway, I'll tell you what, I'm just wanted to let you know about a fabulous event that's going on tomorrow at the Rathskeller. My fiance, I got engaged, when I'm 70 years old. I'll have to talk to you about some financial planning. But her nephew, Jeff Day, was a local musician who played with Stone Carnival and played individually. I guarantee you guys all saw him at least once. Jeff was an incredible musician. He passed away about a year ago from a cancer that he had for 5 years and at 47 years old. So they're putting on a benefit tomorrow at the Rathskeller running from 12:30 to 8:30. All the benefits and all the proceeds, there's a young girl who's a terminal cancer patient, and all the proceeds are going to be given to her and her family. So if somebody goes to Facebook, they can pull up the chart. There's going to be 10 different entertainers there. I'm sorry, I'm doing that driving and talking on my speakerphone thing.
That's okay. You're coming through loud and clear.
Good. If they go through, there are some good. I forget the kid's name that won on one of the talent shows, America's Got Talent or something. Anyway, it's going to be a tremendous group. Any of you who knows Lisa Sauce, she's the entertainment provider for Indianapolis. She's providing most of the bands and whichever. But 10 bands, 12:30 to 8:30. All the money goes to this young cancer survivor. And you guys, don't ever quit what you're doing. Just keep on taking your vitamins, Pat, you and Denny. I know Tracy's going to live till she's 100 because she doesn't have all the habits you guys got.
Oh, knock on wood. Bless your heart. Hoping.
Yeah, well,
all right, John.
yeah,
Tomorrow at the Rathskeller, 12:30 until 8.
Yes, and it's going to be, like I said, all the money goes to the family of the young girl, and when they're there, believe me, they'll be impressed. It's going to be just an incredible show. If they want to say hi to me, I'm actually going to be at the door from 2 to 3:30 if they want to see put a face with a voice like you guys don't get a chance to do very often.
There you go. Thank you, John.
Bless you guys. Have a great day.
Thank you, John.
239-9393 is our number. Should we take one more? Well, yeah, we got a pastrami sandwich, the best.
He wanted a recommendation.
Oh.
Where you can find the best pastrami?
Hi. Thank you for taking my call. I listen to your show regularly, and you guys keep me laughing. Thank you for that. And I was just wondering, you guys get around quite a bit, so I was wondering where I could get the best hot pastrami sandwich.
It has to be Shapiro's.
I was going to say Shapiro's.
Yeah. It's a mile high.
Peppered beef, corned beef, roast beef, pastrami.
Fat Dan's Deli is good too.
Really?
Oh, I've never had Fat Dan's.
I would say those are the big two.
Where do you live at?
I called Shapiro's the other day, and they want $23 for hot pastrami now.
It's the best sandwich. It's big enough for a tribe, and you can eat a quarter of it and take the other 3 parts home. So if you look at it that way, it's only $6 a meal, and it really is a full-size sandwich.
All right. So are you on the north side, south side, east side, west side?
I'm on the south side. I used to go down there all the time and get my pastrami sandwich for $9.
Yeah.
And I haven't been down there for a while, and
everything's gone up.
$23. I can't afford that. I'm a senior citizen, and so I was just thinking, well, maybe you guys knew of someplace.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We'll throw it out to our listeners. And then maybe they will have. So we got Fat Dan's, which is on College, like 54th and College, and then they also have Fat Dan's in Carmel as well. You didn't know that, did you?
I didn't know they had one in Carmel.
Yes, they do.
Huh.
Yep.
And then a Shapiro's, of course.
All right, 239-9393. Jump on board. We're going to come right back. 93 WIBC.
Stickers, buttons, and beads, doodle doodads, you gotta see. We're gonna have a crafty-rific time. I got scissors, ribbons, tapes.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Like to make things too.
it's never too late for a craft, I always say. And we had such a busy schedule today, and there's no callers right now at 239-9393, so we thought we would go ahead and do a little craft corner with Terry Stacy.
Thank you very much. I'm not happy with this craft today. It doesn't turn out to look like what I actually found online. But today, for our craft, we're going to make a picture, and you're going to need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 by 7.
Doesn't seem like you're prepared.
Well, I'm prepared. I'm just not happy with this one. I'm not going into it with great fun and adventure. You're going to need one of those, which is, what do we call these, Allison, these boards? Is it a paint? maybe a little canvas. Yeah, it's a canvas. We'll call them canvases. Small. You're going to need sticks. You know, I'm still picking up sticks in my backyard and looking for stuff. You're going to need some air dry modeling clay in any color that resembles a flower. Pink, purple, blue, red, yellow. You're going to need some tissue paper, and you're going to need some markers in that matching color of the modeling clay. Okay? What you'll end up doing is you will take your sticks and you will glue them onto your canvas.
And make a tree.
Then you're going to take the modeling clay. Once you glue that on, then you're going to take your modeling clay and you're going to make little balls, little pink balls or little blue balls or little yellow balls or little green balls, whatever you'd like. And you're going to make, here, Pat, this is your job.
Oh, I'm supposed to make them?
Make the little ball. Well, you already did that one. You make little balls. Once you make the little balls.
I mean, don't balls come in different sizes, or these are all going to be the same?
I think I'd like them to be even if it's not too much trouble for you.
Okay.
Once you get the little balls done, at the same time, you're going to take your tissue paper, your Kleenex, and you're going to take I'm using a pink marker, and you're going to turn the tissue into pink by coloring on it with your marker.
That one's definitely smaller. Sorry.
On your balls?
Yeah.
Well, this is a good size ball. That's perfect. About, what is that? About a pea? Pea size?
Pea-size balls.
Pea-size balls.
This one's more of an apple.
So you take those pea-size balls and you're going to place them all around on your new made-up tree, which are your twigs, and you're going to make them like they're little flowers. Oh my gosh, that's exactly right. You're doing it exactly right.
Thank you.
You stick them on. Got them. You stick them on to those. Show them what you're doing. Okay. You're sticking them on each one of the little twigs.
You're kind of moving the canvas.
Well, I'm trying to show everybody what you're doing because it's such a good job. Once you get those on, then you're going to take your now toilet tissue paper, which is pink now, and you're just going to pull off little pieces of that pink tissue paper. And what you'll end up doing.
You know, I really never, when I started this radio show, I just never saw where it was going.
What do you mean with crafting?
I just never thought 30 some years later I would be rolling little balls out of Play-Doh and
this is good for you as a grandpa. This is good as you
on a dead stick.
This is good. Good for you as a grandpa. Do you go by grandpa?
No, the kids call me Pat.
Kids call you Pat. The grandkids call you Pat?
Yeah. Because it's easier for them. Because my goal in life, really, with I have a new grandbaby coming up next week.
What, a new one's coming?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I don't think we've talked about a new one coming.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how many does that make it?
Facebook Marketplace. No,
anyway.
It's another little baby girl.
Oh my gosh! Congratulations! I can't wait next week.
Yeah, maybe not next week. 14th, maybe.
Okay, well, let's get close.
A scheduled deal.
It's a scheduled baby. So as you tear off these little pieces of pink toilet paper or Kleenex, whatever, take your toothpick, and now you're going to put those you're going to drive it in, if you can, Pat. Take this little piece of pink toilet paper and shove it into the little pink balls that you've created. Okay? See like what I've done here? Smash it in with that. Not all the way in, but kind of leave them fluffy. You'll almost have to now poke it in with the toilet paper like that, or with your.
This is really stupid.
I didn't like it either. You know,
what the hell are we going to do with this when we're done with it?
This is just to keep the children busy.
I mean, the people listening are going, "What the hell is this?"
You're having a.
So picture here, I've got an 8x11 piece of cardboard, white, with a stick stuck on it, with some pink putty balls.
Now listen.
And then we threw some pink tissue paper.
Let me see.
Toilet paper over the top of it.
No, you do. Now, listen, once you stick these in, a bunch of them, they look like flowers.
They do not.
Yeah, they do. They really do. I know they don't at the moment.
What? Does not look anything like a flower. Well, now it looks like a smashed ball.
Well, I tell you, when it came up online, I really thought it was so pretty. And the way that they were tufting, if that's a word, tufting the toilet paper into the clay, they look like these beautiful little pink flowers. But Ours don't look anything like it.
No, it does not.
Maybe from a
Don't say
distance.
that.
Look from a distance. Let me go far away.
There's.
Look. Far away.
Okay, look.
Far away.
Oh my gosh, far away. It's beautiful.
Squint your eyes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Here, look. I'll just finish it off.
No, don't hurt it.
Oh, I mean, this will be.
Wait a minute. You know what? If we had green clay.
There you go.
If we had
That good?
green clay, we could fill the green in all over to make it a tree.
You know what we could do? We could go outside and see a tree.
I think your grandkids would love this if they didn't end up eating the balls. You know what I mean?
We have a few that would do that.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm not happy with today, and I apologize to you all. Next week, we'll be doing a Mother's Day craft. Oh, no, next week, we're going to make Nebo. We're going to make DIY Nebo, and I promise you it will be better than today. I really tried. This looks really good online, but in person, don't do it. Thanks for watching.
Back to the rest of the show. Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining us on Caregiver Crossing. I mean, no, on Craft Corner. They're both C's.
239-9393.
Caregiver Crossing, both C's.
We are coming right back with more. Your calls, 239-9393.
Oh, dear.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Saturday's Home and Garden program, brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. It's kind of like back in the old days. It's Terry and I here in the main studio.
Yeah, right.
And Greg Pilcher.
Yeah, Greg Pilcher producing
running
the
the
show.
board, except it's Allison.
Yeah.
So here we are.
As far as the
where's
pastrami.
Oh, you have something?
Pastrami Yamalama.
Yamalama.
Yamalama Delicatessen is supposed to have a really good pastrami sandwich. Yeah, Pidge, I just, there's a big event tonight that maybe some of you have seen where all of our old friends and colleagues are getting together for a big reunion. And Pidge is working at IRT, and he just isn't going to be able to make it. But yeah, he's very busy and
doesn't
happy.
seem to be able to hold down a job.
Oh, he's been with IRT for a long time.
Oh, he has?
Uh-huh. Long
Is he
time.
still over at the produce over at...
I don't think so. I think this is his
this is
main
it.
focus right now.
Okay.
Stage.
Does he, like is he the line guy? If somebody misses a line, he does he follows the
That
script.
guy? Maybe. Oh, that'd be a fun job. I think I'd like that.
Would you?
I do.
Line.
We should do a radio play one day. A short one, like a 5-minute play. 5-minute radio play.
Yeah, I remember when we used to do those.
Remember when they used to make, they did.
I
They
know.
made us all have a role. We'd have
Yeah,
to.
not me. Okay, are you ready for a couple calls?
Oh, I'm so glad people are calling.
We have regular Jeff, and then we're going to talk to Mary, and then you at 239-9393. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, what's happening? Morning, Pat. Hi, Terry.
Hello,
I already
Jeff.
said hi to Ellison. Ellison told me Denny stepped out, but I wanted to. Pat, I was wondering, about 40 years ago, I want to say it was maybe the early 80s, do you ever remember the rumor saying that during the Cold War that the Russians had dropped all these ticks by the millions with Lyme disease over the United States?
No.
Do you remember that story?
That story is resurfacing in today's world where they have let out a lot of ticks.
Really?
That's,
Well, anyway, they debunked that. They debunked that allegedly, but like 2019, there was a lab or something, I believe, in New York that was doing genetic work on insects and everything. So they looked into it and said the whole thing was debunked and not real. But I've hunted all my life, right? An avid hunter and a mushroom hunter, and I have never in my life seen the ticks that I've seen in the last maybe 10 years.
Really?
That's
nuts.
right. And they're wondering, there really is that discussion again. And I love conspiracy stuff.
What about the moon?
That
Think
they
they want? Have we been there yet? No.
Feel like kind of changed my mind on that one too. But this tick story is very interesting that they let all the ticks out. They dropped ticks by the thousands all over the country. And I never really figured out or understood why.
Well, I think they debunked that story, Terry, according to the latest study in 2019.
And why do we have so many ticks?
So many mean ticks.
Do you really? Hey, I'm with the government. I'm here to help. Do you really believe the government?
I can't trust
Right.
anybody or believe anything anymore. That's where I am. Look at Allison believes it. She's like, well, she's like me. Well, who do we believe anymore? Who do we trust anymore?
Nobody.
Do you really think anybody is telling us the truth in the government about anything?
No.
No.
Oh, no.
I don't think they ever
Really
have.
crazy.
No.
Crazy. I thought I'd call and let you know that. I'm
All
sure
right.
you remember it, or if you don't, I mean, it was a big thing back in the day, but
Yeah,
I don't
guess
know anymore.
I might have been working that day, probably. That's all I did. Thanks, Jeff.
Bye, Jeff.
See you guys.
See you, man. Okay, up next we have Mary joining us on the program. Hi, Mary.
Hi, guys.
How's it going?
It's going very well, other than I'd like to have it a little bit warmer.
Me too. We had all that warm weather and in April, and we said, well, we can't plant because it's too early. And now it's time really close to the average, I think the frost-free date. We always say Mother's Day, but I think it's actually the 8th of May. And here we are at the 2nd. We're within reaching of it. And we've got another possible frost. Now, we did not get any frost last night on the north side of Indy. At least we're in the area, and we are in a low area by the river. So I was kind of surprised, but we had no frost. So we have another chance for frost again tonight. And then there's a couple days in the 5-day or 7-day that have temps at like 38, which is just right on the edge of frost.
Bummer.
It is
Well,
a bummer.
my question.
Yep.
My question is, I have 3 bags of mulch left over from last year, and when I went to use them this year, there's white substance on it. Is that a mold, and should I not use it?
It's more than likely it's probably cocaine.
Oh,
That
no,
was
it's not
smuggled.
cocaine.
You've
Oh,
probably
man.
got sometimes
So-
it's very common to use bags of mulch to smuggle cocaine into the country. So you probably just
so
got one
funny.
of those. So I would go put it right on Marketplace, and you should be able to make about 50,000. No, that's, you know what, it's fine to use. And if you would just, when you get that out of the bag, just you aerate that old mulch and just get a little fluff into it, and that'll go away. But
Okay,
it's
I
just
appreciate
it's
it.
just from it being enclosed in the bag, and then the bag gets hot, and that it's kind of a common thing. So, but nothing to worry about.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great
All right.
way.
Thank you,
a
Mary.
great day.
All right,
You
see
too,
you,
Mary.
Pat, we had Dr. Kim in earlier talking
Yeah.
about Lyme disease. She's called back, and she has some confirmation for Jeff about what he was just talking about, the tick thing, the government releasing ticks.
Right.
Oh, Dr. Kim,
Hey,
welcome back to the show.
Hi.
All right.
so I heard your caller ask a question, and so about a month ago, the government released all of those documents about those tick experiments, and so it actually was happening. It was part of a biological warfare research that was going on during the Cold War.
Wait a minute. They unleashed it on us, or the Russians
Well,
unleashed it on us?
No, we were kind of doing it. We tried it on the Cubans.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
That is
So
awful.
I mean, a lot of it is redacted, but
Wait a minute. Was
it was
was this part of the Epstein file drop?
Oh,
Is there a
it's
whole
all
section
tied
in there
into the
about-
Epstein files.
It was in the Epstein
no,
files.
it's not part of that. But
Wait
it
a
was
minute. That maybe
separate
that's what was
document
going on that
released.
island.
What, tick?
The
Yeah,
Epstein-
I don't think so.
Oh.
But anyways, I just wanted to let your caller know that actually that may have been debunked in the past, but all the documents were released and it's actually true.
That's amazing.
Gosh, it is
That
amazing.
is amazing.
So who's to say that they're not doing something, right now with us? Or we just don't know, right?
Who's to say?
Exactly.
Say.
Thank you for calling us,
Thanks,
Dr.
Kim.
She's going to be on my conspiracy
Okay,
show.
no
All right,
problem.
see you later.
Yeah, because she knows. I mean, you really do think this. When you hear this kind of information, you think this could be, it could do anything and we wouldn't know. Something's in our water. Something's in our...
All right.
Look what's happened to me.
Do we have time?
Oh my
Let's
gosh,
go
I've
ahead.
gotten older and somebody needs to talk me off the roof.
We got Tony with a tick story. Tony Tick.
Okay.
Hi, Tony.
Yes, actually, there are farmers reporting that they are finding boxes full of ticks.
See?
And if you look at the the Davos meetings, they've been talking there since 2018. The new one is alpha-gal syndrome. You know how they talk about beef will be a treat in the future and not a staple. Well, alpha-gal, it's glucophase alpha. If you get bit by a Lone Star tick, you can get this alpha-gal syndrome, and you cannot eat beef, or you get violently ill and you need an EpiPen.
Oh, my gosh. I have heard about this, and you've heard about this, I'm sure, Pat,
That is
about this alpha-gal thing where you can't eat
I think I
meat
was
anymore.
working that day and did not hear
So you
about it.
think, so now wait a minute. Let's think about this. So boxes of ticks have been released. They're finding them.
They've been
Farmers
found, like old
like old
boxes.
boxes. And so these ticks are now attacking us so that we, in some instances, won't eat beef or need beef anymore.
And before we
And
know
so
it,
those farms will
the
now
shadow
be
people
filled
will be here.
with data centers. And we are just going to be,
it is the shadow people.
I don't know.
Old boxes.
I
And
think
so
it's
these
scary.
ticks are now
I'm
attacking.
hearing myself repeat myself.
Wow.
Is that part
He
of
had
the,
his radio
is that
on.
part of the alpha gal?
I think
Have I
I just
got the
went-
alpha gal?
I think you're just spiraling at this point.
I do too. Thanks, Tony.
Yeah, thanks,
Oh, I
Tony.
forgot Tony. See, I'm glad Tony called
I am too.
because this is what I've heard.
So
and
what he's saying is boxes like the shipping boxes.
Yeah.
that we're filled with ticks,
Yeah, and, it's
and the
like,
farmers are finding
I wonder
them.
wonder what it was addressed to.
They were dropped from the sky.
Tom's Farm.
I bet
Oh, you
they were
think they were
just dropped from the
dropping 'em?
sky. Yeah, they were dropped from the sky.
Hmm.
Contrails.
239-9393. We have Carol joining us on the program. Hi, Carol.
Pat,
Hi.
I have a question about a shower head.
Okay.
My husband is so that he really needs to have an extended wand on the shower head, and I know you can purchase those and put them on the shower, the stick
Right.
that comes out. Well, our shower does not adjust real easily. We happen to have, can I name a brand?
Yeah, sure.
Delta faucet, I think they don't adjust real easily. A little bit move on the handle and they go a lot hotter or a lot colder. And I didn't know if we should maybe change the brand so that we get a better distance on the turn of the handle
So-
to make the...
So what you're saying is you're having trouble adjusting the temperature of the
Right.
water.
We did buy a Delta sort of head, and of course the handle is still in the wall of the shower, and it's a Delta adjusting handle. And we notice with this newer shower, the water comes out a lot stronger out of the shower head, the wand shower head, and so it adjusts. It's too cold or it's too hot. It's too hard to adjust to the medium on the handle that's on the wall.
Yeah, well, that would have nothing really to do with the shower head, and everything to do with the cartridge. The Delta, it's a single handle faucet, correct?
Yes, it's
So,
all an adjustable faucet.
I think what I would do is I would have someone come out and replace the cartridge.
Okay, so that's the
Yeah.
device inside there that
That's-
manages how
Right,
hot and
because
cold.
it really has nothing to do with the shower head itself. Whatever, it's all in that cartridge, and it could, I don't know why. There could be calcium or something that has got lodged in there. I think somebody could come in, clean it, replace the cartridge, and it'll be like new again.
Oh, well, that's what I needed to hear. Okay.
All right.
You're
well, good
great.
luck.
Thank you.
Hey,
Love
thank-
your show.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for the call. Our number 239-9393. Terry, what do you say we take a break?
Let's go.
All right. We're coming right back with the speed round right here on 93 WIBC.
Okay, come on. Let's go. Hit the button.
We've come to the final segment, the last segment. We're going home. I'm going to work. Denny's at First Communion. It's the speed round. Speed round is brought to you by Thompson Furniture. Factory made Thompson Furniture
Smith Brothers made.
Smith Brothers.
Free delivery, 75 miles.
I can't believe they do that. What's wrong with those guys? Call
Thompson Furniture and Mattress.net.
And they have Polywood. They have patio furniture, Polywood. They have Berlin Garden as well. What else do they have? They're good people.
Yeah, they are good people.
Yeah, good people. We kind of trade some stuff back and forth, help each other
Spencer
out.
and all them. Yeah, they're great people.
Yep. ThompsonFurniture.net. Who's on the speed round?
I think we're a little.
I think I'm having.
I don't know.
I might be having a reaction
to your crab head.
Yeah. I think I have a little sensitivity, and I think I ate a little too much of the Krabby Patty.
But it was worth it, wasn't it?
Well, I don't know. I'm having trouble breathing.
You really have been a little, just a little more drowsier or something.
I totally feel like that. Mary joins us on the program. Hi, Mary.
Oh, Mary Ann, you mean?
Mary Ann from Little Sisters of the Poor.
Yeah, we are so excited that Terry's going to be our MC for our big event again coming up on Wednesday.
Oh, my gosh, she's
May
so
6th
good.
At the Ritz. Terry is awesome. She knows how to work the crowd.
Well, I have the best time.
We love you.
I love all of you. You do such a great job, and I always leave that event feeling like my heart is full. I enjoy it so very much. Looking forward to it on Wednesday. Hats off to spring.
Is it sold out?
Right.
I think it is. It's sold out.
And everybody is just so excited. We're just praying for a little bit warmer weather would be nice. But anyway, it's just a big fundraiser to help the sisters and their residents and everything.
No, bingo's tonight.
No, bingo's tonight. Who's doing that one? You doing that one
That
too?
one's for Ovar coming together.
Okay.
You know, the Fabers.
But anyway.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well,
Terry, see you on Wednesday.
See you on Wednesday, Mariana. I always appreciate you guys inviting me to be a part of that one, and it's a big fundraiser for the Little Sisters. So thank you very much.
You are awesome. Thank you.
I'll see you there.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Terry, thank you for sharing your gifts with the community, because I would tell you that there's no one at this station that does more events than you.
I love them, but you do a ton of them too.
Nothing like you. Nothing like you.
Running a business, but I know you give any time you do have a leftover, you do spend it doing things like that.
Yeah, I try to do what I can.
But a lot of people don't invite us together. We should do something together.
We should. That would be fun. Tim joins us on the program. Hey, Tim. Hello, Tim.
Is this me?
Yeah, that's you. What's your real name?
Ken.
Sorry about that.
Anyway, we'll the speed round. Delta Faucet will provide replacement cartridges and other parts for free. And if you look them up online, that is a huge deal. And for the price of the parts.
They do that for free?
So, they do. Now, I happen to have a 20-year-old faucet. Still have the purchase receipt because that's the kind of person I am. Denny might appreciate that.
Yeah.
But it's that certainly in my case, they replaced all the parts, interior parts for free, no question. I think if you are a consumer, they replace the parts. You can't replace the faucets in your store.
Sure.
But the consumer, they replace all the parts for free.
Gotcha. Thank you, Tim.
So yep, you're welcome. Bye.
All right, see ya. So I would say, I wonder if Ken has that receipt under D for Delta or F for Faucet in his filing system.
Well, I don't know. You hung up on him.
Mitch Hedberg always when he had a little bit about going to the donut store, and they asked him if he wanted a receipt. And he goes, "No, I do not need a receipt for a donut. Where would I put that? I would file it under D for donut." Do you know Mitch Hedberg? Do you know Mitch?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't know Mitch Hedberg? Oh,
no.
Hilarious. He's dead now from drugs.
Oh.
But
too many donuts.
Was he from Indianapolis? Is
no,
he somebody that shopped
you've
in the
never,
store?
You guys are not cool like me.
Oh, listen,
That's
I'm
true.
cool.
I'm way cooler. Is Abdul coming up next?
He is.
Abdul, get in here. It's your time. Abdul's next, 93 WIBC.